Okay, let's go ahead and get started. We got two daydreams to do.
Connecting to Reverie Garden database.
Wishes of a witch, and the more things change. Oh, there, Mo. Had to join us. Got on your. All right, Wishes of a Witch. Let's do this one. All right, now you gotta stick your tail in my drink. I'm gonna scoot it out of the way. Yeah, he's like, oh, we do the massive spins on the chair here with his tail flopping around everywhere. Oh, he. Wait for me. Ah, wah. Oh dear, this is why I told you not to run. Master, come quick.
Oh, what's all the fuss? Oh, you poor thing, you've grazed your knee.
It hurts, Mommy. Make it go away with your magic.
Mommy knows just the spell for this. Pain, go away.
Huh? That's not magic, Master.
Oh, maybe not, but it works just like it. Pain, go away.
You're silly, Mommy.
And once more for good measure, go away.
I'll be hornswaggled. I spent my early years in an ordinary town. My mother was from a remote region, but moved there after marrying my father.
Show them titties?
Wow. And although he died not long after I was born, my mother chose to remain there, and we lived as happy as a happy family of two. Not on Mother's Day, Dark. Come on, man. Of course, given my tender age, I understood little of the situation. I had no way of knowing when my mother was born either. All I ever concerned myself was the two of us. All I ever concerned myself with was the two of us, and the elder cousin who came to play every so often. They were my world. Yet, as with all halcyon days, they were not destined to last. Oh, mine was fine. I mean, I'm not a mom, so. Yeah, I guess it was fine. All right, what did you say? I said that Isla won't be coming back again. She's gone somewhere far, far away. Too far for any of us to go and pick her up. But that can't be true. Mommy would never just leave me. She wouldn't. I won't tell you not to cry, but considering that her blood flows within you, you have a right to choose the life you want to lead. Come with me to your mother's home, the village of Erin. I mean, yeah, I did, but, you know. All right, meet your family. She's going to be family to you from now on. Give her a name, Emma. Oh, what a pretty black kitty. Name, What about Celine? Suits me well enough. Nice to meet you, Emma. You're going to become a first-rate witch with me at your side. I won't accept anything less. Yay, nice to meet you too, Celine. Want to be just like Mommy one day. You'll see. We got some screeing. Even Grianos seems to be celebrating. It's been a long time since I last saw Emma this happy. Now we can breathe easier, if only a little. Agreed, it's up to us to watch over her now. I've got Vita, my grandmother, and even Celine at my side now. So it wouldn't be fair for me to complain about being lonely. Vita's gone? Grianos too? And he didn't even try to stop her? That foolish girl. What was she thinking, throwing her lot in the society of all things? I should have seen the signs earlier. How could I have been so blind? Always like this, always failing to notice what matters until it's too late. Just forget about her, Emma. She has nothing to do with us anymore. You need to think about... Emma, oh, damn it, Rose, you idiot. Why did everyone leave me all alone? Why? First Mom, then Vita. I wish I was stronger. I wish I was strong enough to fight the urge to cry. You're not alone, Emma. You're now ready to handle the truth, so wake up, my darling daughter. dream. I remember now. I was cleaning grandmother's room, and then I haven't had that dream in quite a while. One where I have to relive Vita and my mother leaving me all over again. I don't remember the dream ever ending that way before. Is this what I think it is? Wishes of a Witch. After the war ended, I traveled across the land with Celine as a wandering witch. We spent several months ensuring that all the spirit veins had returned to normal in the wake of the Great Twilight, and partway through our mission, we returned to Erin to report on our progress. But little did we expect what we'd find there. Hope you have a very good explanation for this. You never told me my mother had another diary. Don't expect me to back you up here, Rose. Emma's got every right to be annoyed. Hey, let's not get ahead of ourselves now. You haven't been in Erin for quite some time, and you must be tired. Grandmother, how about some of my... I wasn't trying to hide it from you as such. It's just that it's no ordinary diary, so I put it out of the way where you wouldn't find... In other words, you hid it from me. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I swear you were a paleontologist with all the skeletons in your closet, woman. I couldn't agree more. Vita? Hello, you two. What are you doing here? You've been missing since the war ended. Exactly. And you just pop in like it's the most natural thing in the world? Well, I wasn't expecting fate to draw me here either. Care to explain how a diary my master wrote during her travels ended up here? We were told that her death was an accident in an unknown location. What are you keeping from us? Very well. I can see there's no getting out of this. This all began 2.5 years ago, not long after you left the village for the academy, Emma. One day an owl appeared, parcel in tow. Opening it, I found the diary and a brief message saying, give it to you when the time is right. Wait. Witches in the Middle Ages used to communicate using owls, and Isola's familiar was a white owl to boot. Indeed, though hers was not the owl that came to me, I can only assume she gave those items to it just before her passing. Evidently, there was more to her final journey than she told any of us. Because it seems that the pages of that diary will only come to bear the truth when you take it to a specific location. That explains why most of the pages are blank. You couldn't be a bit more precise. A specific place doesn't help us much. I would if I could. I know a little more about all this than you do. Still, now that I've told you this much, could you honestly say that you wouldn't become preoccupied with this if you had found out before vanishing the twilight? Well, all right, I'll spare you my wrath this time. Still, I can't believe we happened upon this the moment the twilight ended. Oh, I'm sure that was no coincidence. I imagine she influenced the laws of causality with her magic so that you would find it when you were ready. She really did go to a lot of work here, but I expect no less from the witch I respect above all others. Hey, I'm right here, you know. So, if I can read this, I can finally find out more about my mother. We can find where we're supposed to take it, at least. This is going to be like looking for a needle in a haystack. Allow me to save you the trouble. A wolf? Zeit? Long time no see, my comrade. Several hundred years ago, 100 years I believe, I was not aware that you'd regress so much physically. Did you have to bring that up? Wait, if you've known our grandmother for that long, then you must be the divine wolf who once watched over the Septarion of Crossbow. What? Things seem to have been unsettled in Crossbow ever since the war ended. Does that relate to why you're outside of it at all? Indeed, that is one reason I have been traveling around the continent. While on my journey, I happened to find something strange, something I thought you ought to be informed about. Such as, it so happens that a white ruin of some sort appeared in Osgiliath Basin not long ago. One that appears to be of gnomish origin. What? Could it be what we're looking for? Perhaps a diary is responsible. Sounds like it's worth looking into either way. It does, although as much as I'm itching to go straight away, we don't know what might be waiting for us there. We should prepare ourselves before we set off. I shall accompany you and letting the villagers know that I'm leaving. Or after letting them. You haven't been here in some time, Vita. You should at least say hello to everyone. I suppose that wouldn't hurt. Once we've made the rounds, we should head for the teleportation circle at the village center. And can we take a bath?
It has been too long since I visited the witch's village.
Then we ought to be showing you around. There is much to see.
You gotta keep living, man.
You come too, Vita.
L-I-V-I-N.
If only to say hello to everyone who's missed you.
No need to twist my arm. I sort of wanted to see if anything's changed.
This blue wolf's an old acquaintance of Rose's, eh? I practically jumped out of my skin when you went running by. My apologies. Oh, and you talk? Do you have a Rose and Celine? Do you have a Rose and Celine sort of deal going on? I'm not from here, so I'm still figuring out how this magic stuff works. Anyway, welcome to Arryn Village. Don't hesitate to give me a holler if there's anything you ever need. Summoning circle came alive and spat out a wolf just a bit ago. Scared the life out of me. It makes sense if he's one of Rose's guests, though. I was wondering who was up in the manor, but I hardly expected it to be you, Vita. You always were one for dropping in unannounced. I know you got your reasons, but I think it'd do you good to visit a bit more often. From what I hear, Emma has scolded you for abandoning the village enough for all of us, and then some. And we all know how hard you worked to stop the tragedy of the Twilight from spreading. Emma certainly gave me an earful and a half. I can't possibly imagine when or where that cute child from my memories developed such a nasty temper. You can't, Vita. You have no idea why I developed a temper? Well, anyway, I'm grateful for the welcome. Thank you, we say. By the way, Emma, why don't you bring your friends from Class 7 over more often? Ever since the Twilight ended, we've hardly seen hide nor hair of them. Right, Rose? We cannot exactly call ourselves a hidden village if we constantly have guests coming and going, but you do have a point. I understood. I'll make sure to invite them over soon. Let's see if there's anybody in here. Didn't think so. The general goods. Is that who I think it is, Rose? That's right. He's the one I've spoken of. This is Zeit, an acquaintance from my younger days. I believe it's been a few centuries since we last met. Just as I thought, this is the Divine Wolf from your tales. My stars, he's even more splendid in person. I'll have to take note of everything that happens today in the village's records. Please, I hardly think his appearance is worth that much fuss. I'm quite splendid myself. When I take my original form, I'll have you know. Yeah, you never let us hear the end of it. You don't have to go and throw a tantrum, you know. I think I've lived long enough to meet the Divine Wolf from legends. Old age does have its advantages. Jinko told me so many stories of the outside world when she stayed with me during the Great Twilight. The world's full of surprises, even at my ripe old age. Oh, are you heading to the hot springs? Before you go, would you like to see the new talent Loki's been practicing? QQ. Come, show them the Granny Rose impression we were just practicing. And how is that supposed to do an impression of me exactly? Curiosity's killing me, but I'm a little scared at the same time. What the? That wolf is practically pulsing with power. It's like a massive man with legs. Mr. Wolf, would you like to be my familiar? I'm afraid I'm already under contract as a police dog. Oh, darn it. I got to you too late. Yeah, you look like you need a break, pal. Though it's impressive that girl has gotten this far without a taming spell. Perhaps the children of this village may surpass us all one day after all.
A fairy spring. I've seen a few like these in Crossbell.
I heard they installed a spa in the Uptown district. I'd certainly love to take a dip in this one, though.
Let's. I'm itching to see for myself how much you two have blossomed as grown women.
Oh, goodness.
Grandmother, only creeps say that kind of thing.
Alright, well. Wait, this side is the men's dressing room. Makes no difference to me. I swear, will you ever act your age? Why does a girls' night out with these three always feel like babysitting? Oh, the animals didn't get in there? Oh, they're over there. One of them is, anyway.
Just the boost I needed.
Just the boost I needed.
Doing well, my listeners? Misty here, and tonight I'm taking Abendheim on the road. Where? The hometown of yours truly. I'm visiting someone who used to keep me out of trouble.
You have to record your show now. Try not to give hints that'll give us away.
I sent you a teleporter back into the village, but sure wasn't expecting you'd have the gall to show up at my house, Vita. What's that you were messing around with earlier, recording something? Just a little side job I picked up. Nothing you need to concern yourself with. It has certainly been a while, Miss Dahlier. We didn't get to talk much last time, but I heard you got yourself a new pupil. I left the village shortly after Isla passed away, but I learned quite a lot in your short time you had me under your wing. Looking forward to seeing what the birdling grows into. Suppose I have you to thank for that. This one actually listens to me, unlike you. Makes things a lot easier. I heard you went into hiding after the Great Twilight, but I see you're just fine. I don't know what brings you here, but try to show up every now and then. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Listen, you may have settled things with Emma and the rest, but I didn't teach you magic just so you could go gallivanting off to goddess knows where. Sassy. No signs of monsters in the forest, but I'm sensing something coming from the village. Its mana is almost as plenty as roses. Wait, what? How could it be the source is staring me right in the face? My apologies, I didn't mean to startle you. This wolf was none other than an old friend of mine. He won't gobble you up, rest assured. Good to know. I'm sorry if I reacted like that. It was very rude of me. It's amazing how you already can sense such a thing with that crystal ball of yours. Looks like your studies are paying off. I sense an incredible witch in making. Keep up the hard work. I'm rooting for you. Thanks, Emma. I'm gonna keep practicing every day. I had no idea you were a friend of Rose's. Sorry for freaking out. Actually, you do seem pretty fluffy. I kind of want to pet you. What am I saying? I'm terribly sorry. Master would be so mad if I did such a thing. Anyway, back to practice. No head pads for Zeke. Leaving already, Emma? You just got here. Oh, you've got Miss Rose with you too, and Miss Vita, and a wolf apparently. Sorry to surprise you, but we've got a little errand to run. I wish you could take me to see the outside too. Been working hard with Sis, but can I go out for just a bit? Don't be in such a rush, child. Calm yourself. As I understand it, both you and your sister will soon be done with your training. Really? Did you hear that, Abareo? It'll finally be our time to show the world what we can do for real. You've got quite the challenging final exam to pass first, of course. Oh, come on, Miss Rose. Way to get her hopes up. Guess that means we've still got a ways to go, huh? Reminds me of Emma when she was our age. Darn it, becoming a wandering witch takes too much work. Look at it this way, though. At least we're almost to our finals, right? Let's crush it, sis. There's an entire massive world out there waiting for us. You're absolutely right, Abareo. But let's get ready for our finals. We'll say the same thing. talk to them. And we already went to the inn. Welcome to... Oh my. If it isn't Vita, welcome home, dear. Surprised? I thought I'd come by for a bit. I see you brought with you quite the guest. I doubt this is just a friendly visit, though. Are you in the middle of something? Yes, I'm afraid we can't stay here for long. We'll need to get moving soon. That being said, we're just here for some preparations. Aaron is perfectly safe. Anyhow, since you were kind enough to pay us a visit, I can't have you leaving empty-handed. Take this with you. Thank you, Aller. This should come in handy. Or however you take him, say her name. All right, think nothing of it, Rose. Taking care of you is part of my job. Very well then, Emma, Celine. Make sure to look after everybody, yes? Sure, everything will be fine as long as you two are there. It never hurts to be careful. Leave it to us. Shouldn't the duty protecting the others befall on I, the eldest of the party? You should ask yourself that question, Rose. I believe you already know the answer. Spirit veins are stable, and there hasn't been any monster sightings either. Judging by the party you've assembled, however, I'd say something big is happening now. I'm sure you can take care of it, but be careful, will you? It's a joy to see your beautiful smile again, Vita. You've been to Dahlia's place yet? She'll never admit it, but I just know she'd be over the moon to see you. Yeah, we stopped by there already. Little factory. Welcome to the... Well, if it isn't Vita, paying us a little visit. And you brought a mysterious furry friend with you, too. Something the matter? Oh no, we're just on a little errand. Nothing you should worry about, Gandalf. Well, I'll have to take your word for it. You're in good company and all. If everything's fine and dandy, I'll leave you to it. Take care, okay? Something tells me you're not exactly going on a picnic, though. Well, not necessarily. Reverie Shrine. Assuming we got everything we need, let's go. Teleport. We use long-range teleportation magic to jump to Osgiliath Basin. And this is what we found there. Probably shenanigans. Oh. Some kind of temple. Well, this looks like the place. This must be where Isla hid the truth. I certainly can't imagine a new spirit shrine showing up right now to be a mere coincidence. Mom's diaries reacted to the shrine. Isla must have created it with her magic. So she really did plan for this place to appear as soon as the diary was found. An elaborate undertaking, to say the least, and so very in character for Isla. Yevra, thanks for telling us about this site. Not at all. It was no imposition. The rest is in your capable hands. I know little about what is happening, but I wish you well, and now I shall take my leave. Oh, well. Bye, Skeeter. He's changed that one. I never would have pictured him helping others more than absolutely necessary. For a holy beast, he seems awfully devoted to liberating Crossbell. He and his people have been to Gehenna and back by all accounts. I expect as much after all that. Elma, found your nerve? Of course, we're going inside. Can't pass up an opportunity to finally learn what happened to my mother. No matter how solemn the truth might be. Honestly. I've never met this Isla person you're all talking about, so I don't have much of a stake into this as you. But I'm your guardian, Emma. We'll see this through to the end together. Thank you, Celine. Naturally, I'll be along for the ride. It was only because of Isla that I first left the village and came to learn more about the world. So I want to see this through too. I'll be coming as well. both to watch over the two of you and because I'm useless foster mother. Party time. A whole group of casters. Great, we're gonna have to do a dungeon probably, huh? The mana inside seems completely unlike the mana in the shrines that appeared during the war. Perhaps going to Isla having created it with her own will? The fact that this shrine still stands a decade after her passing is a testament to her greatness. Indeed, she was always more adept at using mana than most. Well, shall we get started? You ready, Emma? I am. Let's be off. I don't know why we would need to do that, I guess, but I guess it's there. Zooped.
The structure appears to be simple enough.
Simple, yes, but it is a proper spirit shrine. We'll have to approach it as such.
Of course.
White feather. Still yourselves, everyone. We're under attack. It appears there is a trial before us. Ready yourself, Emma. I was born ready.
I guess we can do this. Prepped?
Analyzing enemy unit.
Time to get detectorants.
Analysis complete.
Wow, that freaking thing just making stuff up.
So it's on me,
Very well.
Rude.
This. I'll restore you. Sorry, a chance.
Now dang trip countered.
Look lively now. How's this?
That was nothing for the likes of me.
Bum, 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 bum. Piece of cake. Whew. More words have appeared. The contents were designed to reveal themselves as we overcome trials, it would seem. So, what to say? It's a diary entry that's dated 11 years ago. Something stirs. Something dark and unfathomable, omnipresent in Erebonia's long history. At times I can sense it in the mana that fills the Empire. None of the stray witches I've consulted can feel it, but I know it can't be my imagination. So for the sake of my grandmother and all the others in the village who saw me off, and so that my daughter, people, and I can all keep living happily ever after together, I resolved to look into the matter, first by venturing to the spirit veins across the land. This is from before Mom set off on her final journey. Huh. So she just discerned the existence of Ishmelga's curse before anyone? That's my people for you. And the most capable wandering witch of them all. Yeah, whatever the case, it seems we still have a ways to go till the heart of the shrine. Assuming there's another trial awaiting us, there may very well be new information as well. Let's keep at it, shall we? Yeah, you're right. Meemaw.
There! I shall go. Ha!
It
There! Here I come. Ha! I'm going. There! Yeah!
Find ourselves in another open locale. So presumably, yeah, another fader. Indeed, I expect the trial's challenge to eclipse that of the prior. We best not let our guards down.
Enemies approaching! Please be careful! Shimmer! Luminary force! Analyzing enemy unit!
Septic Bison.
I see now!
I'm rather worked up. I do believe I'll help myself.
Oh, or just nom on them all. Thank you. Oh,
It's all me.
Yet. There.
A little overkill.
I'll restore you!
Thank you. Yeah, I assumed we'd win.
What do you have, Nya? The more time I spent investigating the legends of old, the more confident I became in my theory, which concerned the Great One, came to be from our ancestors' conflict. I was convinced that the ominous blight lurking in the Empire was the very Great One. Witches are not involved, which makes the gnomes the most likely culprits. Can't even imagine the devastation that would result from a collision between the Hexen clan and the gnomes. I've been hesitant to tell grandmother about all this as a result. Neither do I want to trouble my daughter or my people, and so I shall resolve this matter on my own. Lately, however, I feel as though I am being watched. Perhaps someone has learned of my intentions. I say let them come. I'll gladly be the bait if it leads to information on the gnomes. Wow, that silly girl. Only she had more of a penchant for troubling us. Sheds a whole new light on something she once inquired. She asked one day what I knew about the gnomes. I hadn't the answers to her questions at the time. Looking back, this is what led me to look into the black records and the rivalries. Pieces are finally falling into place. She went up against the gnomes alone. Then the real cause of her death was, I fear as much myself, but surely all will be revealed when we fill the last pages. Let us press on. Shield potion.
So it's on me, huh? Ha!
Missed.
Very well.
Another open area, which brings us to our next trial. Yeah. Got some metal skeeters back there. You must be especially prudent.
Enemies approaching! Please be careful!
Cracked?
Analyzing
Detector.
enemy unit! I see now!
And
I shall go!
I do believe I'll help myself.
chomp.
How refreshing. Darn.
Lasers.
I will go.
Rude.
Oh, there.
I'll restore you! All right! Dark blades! Aim true!
Fun.
wonderful, no?
Probably a little overkill, huh?
I will share my magic.
Oh, actually, no, it did kill him.
A fine performance.
Fine performance. All information I found on the rivalries in the Gnomes trial had been erased now. Silver lining, I was able to learn identity of my pursuer, one Albrecht, chief of the Gnomes. By the sounds of it, he is currently conducting biological research as an executive of some abominable cult. But I've learned that Albrecht's true form is an astral body that lives as a parasite in the Gnome's descendants. No matter how many times his body is destroyed, he can revive in the body of one of his relatives. But if I do not defeat him now, this world will be engulfed in war before the seeds of hope can even blossom. I only have one choice. She must have tried confronting Albrecht face to face. I can imagine how that worked out. The Albrecht she describes here is likely his previous incarnation. Given this diary entry date of 11 years ago, that seems consistent with my knowledge. Which is to say, the previous Albrecht and my mother both fell in battle with one another 11 years ago. I'm so sorry, Emma. It really stings to hear the truth, and yet I can't help but feel happy to finally have closure. She realized something was wrong before anyone, and came within a hair of stopping it. Indeed, she was a truly remarkable person, but I expect no less from your mother. I concur, and I can't help but feel encouragement from her discoveries. I underestimated just how deeply indebted to her I was. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Full as the diary may be now, we still got a hitherto unexplored segment of the shrine. And I sense a great deal of mana further within. Whatever is in there, it doesn't seem to be like the trials we've faced up to this point. Best be careful. Turn.
It's my turn.
Fireball.
It's my turn.
And we got a battle scope.
This should be it right here. Are you good to keep going, Emma? Yes. Whatever awaits, I won't run. I'll accept it.
And that's why I'm proud to call you my sister. All right, let's go.
Let's see what we got going here. This is as far as the shrine goes. This particular area feels a little strange. Something's coming. A white owl, could it be? Yes, this is Isola's familiar. I thought it long gone from this world. It's like a memory brought vividly to the fore. Ray. Oh. What's happening? I only assume this is our final trial. Steer yourselves. These denizens of the underworld pose a grave threat.
Do try and make this entertaining.
It's my turn. Analyzing enemy unit.
Analyze.
I see now.
I will go.
Yeah, if you guys could all just group up together, that'd be great.
I will share my magic.
Thank you.
Burped on us.
There. going.
Took him to E-Town.
Here I come. You prepped?
Very well.
So it's on me,
There!
Get your spells on.
Oh, what a relief!
Oh,
I
phase
guess we
2.
can do this.
A whole bunch of them.
Here!
I will go.
Shimmer! Luminary force! Stop! Come on, hang in there! You have my ears. What chic!
Wonderful, no?
What cheek?
All right. Analyzing enemy unit. Analysis complete.
I'm rather worked up.
Fear my crimson lancer! Now,
Nice.
feed up to me.
Understood.
Shut!
Yeah.
I will go.
We gotta analyze one more. Samuel.
Wonderful, no?
There's
I will
Samael.
share my magic.
Thank
right.
you.
Burning flames. Vorpal flare. Onita?
Yep. Indeed.
It's my turn. Huh?
It's all me.
Yeah.
There! I'll restore you.
I'm rather worked up.
Little chompy chomp.
I do believe I'll help myself. How refreshing.
Oh, I was like, what the F?
Wonderful, no?
I will share my magic.
Bye, Skeeter.
Oh my, over already?
Yep. Quickie. Oh, round 72 apparently.
This one seems worth picking on.
Analyzing enemy unit. I see now.
I'm rather worked up.
It's my turn. Huh?
Rude.
I will go.
Darn, sorry.
Wonderful, no?
I will share my magic.
Thank
Look lively now. Here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll restore you.
was mega rude. Oh, they really just cast the speed up on everybody over and over again. What the F?
I do believe I'll help. How refreshing.
Oh, I didn't.
Humankind are evildoers. Fury, misery.
Behold, for it longs to be forever at your side.
Oh my, over
Correct.
already?
I did it! I continue to impress even myself.
I still have room to grow.
No, there'll probably be another one. Phew, that was close. Yep. That's the final trial done and dusted. I said we passed with flying colors. It's resonating? So it seems. I sense there's a message for us. Let's hear it then.
Emma,
Mother?
you found me, didn't you, Emma? I am so proud of the exceptional witch you've no doubt become. I'll admit it may have been a little mean of me to test you like this, but I knew you would rise to the challenge.
Are we communicating with the past? No, that's not it.
It's a projection, created by her familiar's lingering thoughts.
I'm about to face the chief of the gnomes. I know this battle is destined to end in our mutual demise, but I must see it through. This I have learned by peering into the future. This very act is taboo. In doing so, I have meddled with the threads of fate. Yet I feel no regret in learning how my life ends. Because I know this will lead to a better future. Not just for my beloved daughter, but for all the Empire.
None of this was any reason to willingly throw your life away. All I wanted was to have you there with me. We could have found a better future together. So why? Why did you have to?
I'm sure you're standing there raising your objections, wailing and cursing my choice. I am so sorry for leaving you on your own, Emma. I won't ask you to forgive me. You have every right to hate me for what I did. But I want you to know that the days I spent with you were my greatest treasure. That's why I'll do anything to secure you a future where you can live unburdened, happy. I will fall with the chief and alter fate, so that those destined to one day face Ishmelga will have a fighting chance. I'm so sorry for asking so much of you, Grandmother. Thank you for raising Emma into such a fine young woman. May you live a long, happy life after your mission is over.
Silly fool. I'll live enough for the both of us. That's a promise.
You must be there too, right, Vida? There's a lot that not even I can see about the road you have chosen. But you should know that everyone loves you more than you realize. So, rein in those reckless impulses, huh? I'll come back and haunt you if you make Emma cry too much.
Always with a sense of humor. I'll try, Master. I'd be a lousy excuse for a student if I didn't.
I'd also like to say something to Emma's new familiar, Celine.
Me?
You'll have a lot to shoulder with all the trouble the girls will give you. Emma, Grandmother, and Vida. Everyone I wanted to be there for. You'll be there in my stead. Knowing they have you gives me the strength and clarity I need to walk this solemn road. Thank you so much.
You've got it. Leave everything to me.
Finally, to my dear Emma. I had a good look at what the future has in store for you. You will throw yourself headlong into your studies, then leave the village to carry out your duties as a witch. You will find fulfillment and friends in the halcyon days of school life, affection overflowing, and despite many a worry along the way, you will become a fine witch, capable of saving the Empire from the Great Twilight. Oh, how I wish I could hear stories of your exploits, relishing in the emotion dancing in the light of your eyes. But I am content, simply knowing what a wonderful journey lies in wait for you.
Oh, Mother.
I am certain beyond doubt that you've no shortage of things you now hold dear. Connections that can weather any storm. Always follow your heart, Emma. The world needs you and your power. But that you already know. I'll be rooting for you. Now and forever. As much as I hate to leave you, it seems I'm out of time. So goodbye, everyone. I love you.
No! Thank you, Mother. I love you too.
Yep. I don't know what that is, Dapper, but it's like a crazy word. Spirit Shrine is gone. I feel almost sad to see it disappear, but it successfully served its purpose. This is the best outcome for everyone. Suppose you're right. You sure are looking brighter, Emma. You think? If I am, it's because I finally had the resolve to follow my heart. This relates to what Isla said before she disappeared, I assume. She gave me just the encouragement I needed. My current journey is over. I intend to leave the Empire. My wanderings will take me far beyond this land I've always known, across the entire continent from where I want to protect it all. What? That's quite the lofty goal. Trust me, I know. But as we traveled around and met people of all stripes in our fight against the Great Twilight, I found myself thinking. Zemuri has faced all kinds of supernatural crises. The Oriel and Liberl, the Azure Tree and Crossbill, and plenty more on our home soil. And there's the Blazing Demon, who supposedly came from a different world entirely. It all made me realize that there is so much I do not know about what lies beyond the Empire's borders, and so much I could help with. So from now on, I don't want to live in the shadows of the Erebonian history. I want to see all of creation with my own two eyes. Sounds like a fine dream to me, one I can enthusiastically support. I remember being surprised at just how big the continent was when I joined the society. There's so much you can learn from wandering the world, and above all, it's fun to be free. Says the local orchard's poison apple. At this point, I think any further effort to obfuscate our existence from the world after the Great Twilight would be a waste. I'm also certain that you would never use magic for evil, unlike a certain other witch I could name. Still, if you left the Empire, that would mean I could no longer watch over you. Ultimately, I'm not sure if I could sign off on this clear conscience. That just sounds like you don't want her to leave the nest. Don't worry about her so much. She'll be fine. I'll be with her wherever she goes. Shenanigans. I call shenanigans. Why do you get to be with her and I don't? I'm not planning to leave the Empire just yet, Grandmother. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. On that note, I think it's about time I depart. Miss Celine, I look forward to seeing you both again one day. Well, Grandmother, do make sure you exercise from time to time, or you'll put on weight before you know it. Mind your own business, you brazen hussy. I hope to see you again too, soon too, Vita. Take care of yourself. She still doesn't know how to keep that mouth of hers shut. But she does seem to have become more personal since I last saw her. Personable. Maybe the end of the Great Twilight, a signal to start of something new for her. Perhaps so. It's not as though everyone is suddenly back to how it used to be, but she did remind me of the old Vita today. That she did, sass and all. Well, shall we make it make our way back to Erin? I think we should. We haven't finished cleaning your room yet. Who knows what other secrets are waiting to be found in there? There aren't any, I swear, that I remember. Says the woman who was hiding a literally magic diary of life-changing importance. I say we tear the room apart. I'll start. Wishes of a Witch End. And we got a dazzling Finner. Hey, we got towels for everybody too. Can only be equipped when she is in the party. Okay, and we got a bonus to Serene Blessing too. Better, it's her S-Craft, right? Or is that the S-Craft? Oh no, it's this one. Oh, it gives it. Oh wow, okay. That seems. I don't remember it giving a CP bonus before. Maybe that's what they added to it. I don't remember what it had before. All right, let's look at the other one.
Rendering browsing interface.
The more things change. Finally made it. Aren't you? You always got something wild going on, don't you? Hey now, I got permission this time. Late as hell though. Hope they're not mad. Rel Imperial Villa. And Lucy Salin, and that other one's Chloe, or Claudia. Oh. Sorry for the wait, ladies. Wait is putting it mildly. Lucy was just saying you might have stood us up. Come on. Can't a guy get a little love for how hard he worked to make time for this? I got attacked by foreign spies on the way here and everything. Odds of that happening with our current international climate are 0. You'll need to put some work into your tall tales. You're ever so much was 1 minute late when meeting us again. You wish you weren't. Now sit down. You're so funny, Lucy. I can't get a little leeway with the first time meeting outside of work in 3 years. How you doing, Sieg? Being a good guard? Perfect guard. In fact, he's been vigilant since I came to Erebony for the wedding. Today's my last day here, so I really am glad we could all find time to get together. I wish it would have been earlier. Or could have been earlier, but I've been swamped with work ever since the war's end. It did allow me to come back for business in the Reverie embassy, at least, so it worked out in the end. You've mainly been checking up on the Reverie who returned to the Empire after the war, yeah? That, plus a few other thingamajigs and some follow-ups with the sailing company. That is all correct and confidential. Dare I ask how you come to know my itinerary? Don't you dare. But I can slip out a few secret updates I'm privy to. What I hear, the extra mirror and finer details of the reparations we're paying out to other countries have been finalized. It's not much more than a modified version of the second proposal. You should get the official notice next month. Well, alright, I can save my long overdue smack for next time. Thanks, Lecter. I'll let my grandmother know. Speaking of updates, Jill and Hans asked me to deliver messages to you both. Lecter, Jill mostly said, "Clock's ticking, hurry up and apologize." To Lucy, Hans mostly said, "Let's all hang out soon, we miss you." Oh, they still remember sweet innocent me? Please. Tell them I'm too busy kissing government's ass to kiss theirs too. I think a Genis get-together would be fun, personally. Timing might work, since I heard Leo's back in the borough. He also said something about coming here for a conference. Here? I'll have to keep an eye on him since he made it into the top school in the Mon. Better not be trying to ambush me. Talking like this is bringing back a whole flood of memories. Same for me. It's like we're right back in the student council room. So glad you came back to us. So am I. I would have been happy enough that you came through the other side of the war safe and sound. But it also seemed to lift that shadow that's been weighing you down. Now you can finally smile from your heart again. I think some would be quick to point out that I don't deserve to with how I don't know, helped start the damn thing. Well, we won't be among them. To us, you're a dear friend from our academy days. Well, if you're one of them, though, then better late than never to do all the good you can so you can put the rest of us at ease. Listen to you. I screwed up big thinking Genis was a good spot to go undercover. Much fun as I had there at the time. Looks like it's me. Arundel speaking. Again? Got it, I'll be right there. What's wrong? Sorry, something's cropped up. I'll be back as soon as I can, but you two can keep going without me. And here I thought I was swamped. I've heard there's been no shortage of fires put out in the intelligence division since the Chancellor's passing. But yeah, I don't like the fake smile he put on. More things change. That same morning. The Imperial Diet is going to be more of a problem than military HQ. All of a sudden, they're happy to flaunt their authority again, like the Inspectorate makes about the last thing we need. Now that the military's been downsized, intelligence is what's going to keep the Empire safe. How can they not get that? Well, we bought ourselves half a year to finish the so-called restructuring. We'll need to make something of it, even if it's just for show. I may be permitted to speak. And detailed proposal of how I restructured intelligence division. Good look. Has already been submitted. Our division as it stands was based on the old army. Change has been long overdue. There's no better time to bring it up to modern standards than now, I say. You've already rejected that proposal of yours. Your ideas may sound pretty on paper, but that flexibility you're looking for is no more than childish idealism. Our division has more important things to focus on. Stop being a dreamer and think like the officer you are supposed to be. I think we've wasted enough time discussing the topic of restructuring for one day. As long as the Empire needs us, we need not worry about the division's future. The rest will work itself out. Our concern is more that the general state of affairs, both at home and abroad, has crumbled since the war. Embrace yourselves. And by our, I do not include you. Must be nice to idle away the time, while the rest of us are up to our necks in work. May as well not even have a seat at this damn table. I do hope you're at least aware of who is responsible for the perilous situation we found ourselves in. I'd like the chance to restore my name as much as anyone else, sir. With how much I ordered everyone around the past, however, I think it's the best if I keep my head down for a while. From Teacher's pet to class clown. Oh, how you fallen. It's hard taking responsibility for screwing everything up, huh? Don't worry, you'll have plenty of time to suck up to your new superiors. Who? You're sure not going to be handed a pink slip by the time I gotta suck up to you. Watch your mouth. Hey, just get out of here. It's impossible to get anything done with you in a way. As you wish, sir. Damn boy causes nothing but trouble whether he's here and... Have you noticed anything? Have you anything else to add, Hubert? I do. Prince Oliver's honeymoon is still due to proceed as scheduled. I hope he's okay. Well, well, well. There you are. The meeting's over. Hey, Hubert. Another hard day at the office, huh? Sorry you're having to deal with all that crap. I used to on top of your own. Wait. I used to on top of your own right now. Okay. I wouldn't have to if you didn't try stirring up trouble. Whenever you're in the whatever. I know I'm wasting my breath here. I managed to get the foreign intelligence budget passed, at least. It's just a stopgap until the new ID is established. But we could use every merit we can with the way the CID is sniffing around. That's off to you, Mr. Chief of Foreign Intel. Where would you be without promising youngsters like you? The wisecracks are why they kick you out, you know. I know you don't care if they treat you like trash and resist with every pull, of course. But still, keep doing what you have to do here to get things done. I'm trying, but they ain't making it easy. I swear, I'm gonna be old and gray by the time we pass the proper restructuring plan. They keep acting like they were today, for sure. 15 years isn't a long time for the ID to be established, but it's plenty of time for them to get set in their ways. Yeah, any longer and the cracks in the foundation will start to crumble until there's nothing left. I think it's about time we went out of with the old and with the new. Catch my drift? Can you say that kind of thing out loud while we're in the building? Well, we both know I'm better at talking up to the higher-ups than you are, so if you plan on starting something, let me in on it. We've been together since we were junior agents. I can make this work. Can't beat someone having your back. I'm counting on you, Hubert. Hello, sir. Lecter. Sir? Go to Crossbell and assess the situation before the signing ceremony. Even you can do something this simple, I hope. Respect? Why? I thought we had an entire unit deployed for that very task. I don't want to see you set foot back in this office for at least a week. He's not even going to try to hide. He's giving me pointless work to get me out of this hair. Hey, didn't you want to keep your head down? Nothing, there's nothing to gain by causing a scene right now. Just do what he says and no slacking off because it's pointless either. You hear? Yes, I hear. I don't need you getting on my case too. Millium. Man, that's so unfair. Why are you getting all the blame? Comes with being the easiest iron blooded target, I guess. So you're really up for sticking around the intelligence division? Yeah, I think it's fun. Besides, I think it'd be smarter to stay. Being on the inside will let me help Rain, Eustace, and our friends too, right? Yeah, good call. Just trying to leak classified information left and right. Hey, look who's talking. Fair. So that leaves just you now, huh? You disbanded your unit morning of the war, right? Clyde mentioned being real confused why everyone had their assignments changed out of nowhere. Lecter, I didn't know how things were going to end. Just figured that however the Great Twilight panned out, it was good for my guys to have options, that's all. Okay. I can't see everything. I sure as hell didn't see you coming back. I kicked Altina out while I could. She's starting to find her own way in life, and I don't want our mess getting in the way of that. I'll let her keep access to our secure line if it helps you feel better. You did? Thanks. Next stop is Trista. When disembarking, please ensure no belongings are left behind. That's my stop. Surprised you can't just call them all. You call them if all you need to do is reach out to Thor's. I've been out of service for a while. Gotta make it formal, you know. I haven't seen any of the instructors in ages, so I want to say hi. Nothing wrong with that. Well, since you're going anyway, you think you could deliver this for me? Lecter handed Millie a single letter. Just give it to one of the instructors and ask them to read it out loud. Anyone will work. Okay, I guess. See you, Lecter. Take it easy. Lemon squeezy. Things sure have changed, but I think it's all for the best. It's easy enough to see that history won't be kind to Gilead Osborne. Blood and iron, he expanded his empire's reach through enough schemes and invasions to drag the continent into the depths of war. He might go down as one of the most evil men who ever lived. Lives weren't lost in his wake. They were derailed beyond repair. Some might say that my life was one of them, not that I care much. He had a clear goal he wanted to achieve, and the will to see it through. That meant something to me. He never verbalized what the goal was, mind. I'm sure Claire and Rufus weren't aware either. But since the moment we met that fateful spring 15 years ago, I could sense the true nature behind his ambitions. I imagined he would see how similar I was to him, that we had a gift for seeing the big picture and the path to reach the ends to our means. But while all I wanted to do was give up and fade away, he was set on using every tool at his disposal for the sake of his goal. Seeing the way he worked may have been an even bigger shock than my dad's letter. Maybe I was captivated by how he could do what I couldn't. Maybe history will see him as immoral, but I won't. He wasn't. He was a man who loved his country and his people. He wanted to save them, even if it meant taking on the role of villain. No doubt he deemed his ruthlessness a must to realize his vision, but I also think there was more to it than that. Throwing his whole being into a singular goal, I was all he could do to keep his fragile sense of himself from collapsing. To move forward, never thinking of when the last string holding his psyche together would snap. But it was whatever it took. If it took everything he had to give to make his one dream come to light, that was a price worth paying. That was how he chose to live.
So when I chose to become an Ironblood, I made a promise to myself. I swore that if he ever strayed from his path or reached his breaking point, I would stop him by taking his life. That became my goal. It gave me a reason to remain in this world, even when I'd been unable to stop my dad. Of course, the one who settled things for the old man ended up being Schwarzer, his real son. There's no shortage of fires that need putting out right now. One wrong move, and the continent is liable to fall apart. Atoning for putting it in the position it's in through rebuilding the Empire is a good, honest goal. It's something worth doing. But at the same time...
It's still too early for you to lose hope. Come with me and discover what your purpose in this world may be.
I think I've lost my purpose in life all over again, old man.
Next stop is Seldic. When disembarking, please ensure no belongings are left behind. I must have dozed off. Next stop, letting my guard down so much lately. Or next stop, letting my guard down so much lately. So you coming for me or not? Your odds are way better if you do it before we reach the next station, you know? Okay, I didn't count on there being this many pros. Of course we're pros. We're the division's elites. Well, I'll be damned. Did you have a good nap, Lecter? So it was your unit, huh? This will be a dumb question, but I'd feel weird if I didn't ask. What are you trying to do here, Hubert? I don't like this any more than you do, trust me. But I need you dead, and this was the most surefire way to get it done. You've gotten out of so many situations that would have killed a man 10 times over in the past, even live combat. Your intuition is something else to have help you survive this long. That's why we prepared something even you won't be able to snake your way out of. Don't tell me. Life sure dealt you a hell of a bad hand, huh? You might have won big when you earned Chancellor's favor, but now you're hanging on to your job by the skin of your teeth. It almost hurts to watch a peer rise and fall the way you did. Don't worry, I'll make a good use of you if no one else will. All those years spent together, and this is what it comes to. Sure doesn't sound like this came from the boss, so who out there wants my head gift wrapped with a pretty bow? Could it be the CID? Son of a bitch. Foreign intelligence is your bag, so I'm no expert. But I don't need to be I don't need to be to see how they've shaken things up. Calver's new president is heading it now, no? Can't say I blame you kissing a crumbling agency goodbye when the renovations the other side's already got done are so pretty. Major if we don't. I know. How I hate people who are too smart for their own good. This is the last time you get to put that brain of yours to use, so I'll let you have it. Goodbye, Lecter. Have fun again. That's all for now. What? Possible. How can none of them? Oh. She was just pretending to get off at Trista. I could kiss you, White Rabbit. You got the timing down pat. I don't want your kisses. That letter wasn't even for the Academy. You can't just hand in your notice like that out of the blue. Yeah, damn it, Lecter. Have yourself a seat, Hubert. Keep the gun out if you want. I just want to have a little chat. I'm not falling for that. I'll admit the odds aren't in our favor right now, but I'm not getting off this train until they are. Where in what I said did you hear I'd be setting you up for failure? If you want a housewarming gift for your new home, my head's not the only option you got. You could always tell them about the new intelligence division set up in secret 3 months ago. See, I can spare a little career advice for an old friend. Wait, what? 3 months ago? Head pets. Only head pets, no kisses. These guys are real pros. So much for this plan. Bunch of newbies. Well, I'm not so stupid as to not realize when I've been beat. What do you plan to do with me? Why would I want to do anything? What? You don't mind me doing me a favor, of course. It'd help me out big time if you stuck to your plan to go to CID. You're kidding me? You want me to be a triple agent? It's the CID we're talking about. There's no way they won't sniff me out. Yeah, well, not sure they'll think much better of you as a double agent. But you're right that they're not going to fall for a half-assed betrayal. We both know what they're going to say if they catch wind of what happened here. He must have got out of there by cutting a deal with Arundel. So, who's on the screener now? I'll let you make the call. Wait, how long have you known? since the start, Hubert. I knew since we were juniors that you'd keep trying to follow in my footsteps and aim for the top. As much as I know you'd never get there, leading to your betrayal. But I had to let it play out. It's what had to be done so I could make my moves without the higher-ups breathing down my neck. You're the same as he was. You're no different from that piece of shit Chancellor. Oh, I know. Think you could take over Rhines? I think I can handle it. Hey, don't let it get down too much. We're all in a difficult position here, so why not scratch each other's backs? As for me, I'll do just about anything to ensure my home of Liberal never suffers another day of tragedy again. Calvard is well on track to becoming the next dominant force in Zemuria. We can't afford to not keep a good eye on it. Let's work as a team to make the goal of the new Intelligence Division be formed come true. Let's bring stability to Western Zemuria. So yeah, I'll win as planned. The guy tied to the CID are now under control. Work. It's turned out to be quite the operation. Wasn't going to be any other way. Now we can use talk of the new ID to get internal and external affairs in order. I'll leave deciding how that goes to you. Just don't forget to keep me apprised for the remaining time the old division is left. Sure thing, boss. You're the best. You sure you won't consider sticking around your old post? I'd rather die. I've had enough of handling headaches like you. The only thing that would keep me on is you leaving. You know you love me. I wouldn't exactly shed a tear if I did leave, though. So what's next on the list? Heading straight to Crossbell? Can't say there isn't stuff bothering me over there too, but I promise I'd head back to the villa this afternoon. It's looking like I'll be a little late, but at least the airship will cut down the time. Catch you later, Chief. And I know you're busy, but try and take a breather here and there. You're no spring chicken. 15 years and he hasn't changed a bit. The present times. How the heck do you get up there? Alright, don't want that car, that license plate, get away again. Somebody tells me there are people in the Garnier district and the harbor too. Better look into people who started working in the latter, the Opera House, around early September. Your instincts never cease to amaze me. I almost feel for our CID friends who thought they could play hardball against you. Hey, it's their own fault. They're the ones who came up to bat. Anyway, I think you could send them home for me, Klein. Not a problem. That's the busy work out of the way. Looks like the division's restructuring is gonna work out okay. Can't say I'm not concerned about the old man's sympathizers in the army. Though I wonder if I should be more concerned with how I'm doing nothing but work. I even ditched the girls to come here. You're the same as he was. You're no different from that piece of shit Chancellor. Come with me and discover what your purpose is in this world may be. So much I need to do, but I just can't bring myself to do any of it. I think part of it's because I lost my reason for living, but that's not everything.
Even if they aren't on the best terms with them, Claire and Rufus still have families. Milliam and Altina have people they can turn to now too. Everyone's got someone who loves them that they can go back to. But me? Getting close was never really my thing. Every chance I had, I chose to walk away. All that's left of me are the sins I have to atone for. If nothing else, I can at least make it so work's not left a complete mess. Damn it, there I go, thinking about work again. When did I become that kind of guy?
Workaholic.
Was that Sieg?
There you are. I've been looking everywhere.
Busted, huh?
finding you slacking off on a rooftop brings back memories. I'll never forget how much legwork I put in trying to find you at Genus.
Oh, I bet you won't.
I know I won't understand everything that's burdening you right now. I'm sure there are things that, even if you told me, I wouldn't be able to imagine with my upbringing. But I know you're the same person you are now as you were the day we met. When I felt lost and was struggling with my own internal conflicts, you were the one who reached out to me. I've never stopped being thankful for it, Lecter.
You remember all that? I feel bad, but I barely remember anything that happened in school.
Maybe you've forgotten, but we haven't. You were the weirdest student council president ever. A guy who wouldn't know common sense if it hit him in the face. There was no end to your shenanigans. But you also saved us more than we can count. More than we realized at the time. You're really important to us, Lecter. And you always will be. So, please don't suffer in silence. We want you to be your true self in front of us. Even if you can't with anyone else.
I've got people too. Guess I just wasn't thinking straight. That means the world to me, Chloe. Lucy, I feel like as long as I've got you, I'll never have to worry about losing my way.
What? Are you alright? You're not delirious from fever or anything, are you?
That hurts, you know. Well, whatever. I'd better get going. I've been hanging up here too long as it is. You good on time, Chloe? You've got a flight soon, right?
I do, but it isn't due to take off for a half hour or so. This isn't an official visit, so Julia is coming to escort me back.
She might be waiting at the landing port as we speak. Jill, Hans, and Leo are in Liberal right now, isn't that right?
They should be. Oh!
Oh dear, I suppose that means work will have to wait.
If we pass up this opportunity now, who knows when we'll get a next time?
Why are you both talking like that?
You're coming with us!
Wait, what? You're not dragging me all the way to Liberal, are you?
Of course we are. We can finally have that reunion we've been itching for after all this time.
You'll never have a day off if we don't kidnap you.
Wait, we can still talk about this.
Maybe.
Nope.
Spare me, please!
Oh man, nothing like class reunions. So much fun. All right. Hey, true sacred mirror. Good. I'm good. Sacred mirror. What the heck's that clip? Surprise! Double gunpoint reveal. Howdy, squirrel. Let's take everybody's costumes off. We'll go back to story now. Later. We're having a good one as a squirrel. Yeah, it seems like it's fine here. We're just derping around in this place, yeah, I kind of like to have them the other way around in the main area.
Blazing Forge activated.
Upgrades we could do to anybody. Is it still hot there? Oh yeah, 97 degrees. Yeah, it does sound really sucky. Hmm. 20U material. Yeah, it's been in like the 60s and 70s, and I think it was like high of like 73 or 4 or 5 or something like that today. Yeah, I think it only got to like 72 here today.
Now then.
Yeah, best not to think about it. I don't really feel like playing any more Bandaged Masters or any other mini game currently. I'm about done with that. Did we do all the trials? I'm going to assume we're still waiting for something to open here for the other stratum.
Trial door presented.
All right.
Awaken, awaken.
All right, let's get back to the main juice. And I believe now we have like 1,000 people or areas to go to, it looks like. Let's start like down here, maybe. I wonder if there's going to be like any side missions in this area. Yeah, perfect timing. Yeah, it's pretty much we did two daydreams, and I feel like it probably is. Unlike when you're in town with a limited party, all party members can be used on the main road or in dungeons. No, please select who I want with me. I have to have Lloyd. It's fine. It's going. It's going. Another fine day. We still have something on the missions with Rufus. We can go with that Rain. Fine, we'll try to level up some of these other people maybe. Rain Tita. Give me sit here. You say 125. Where's him at? That's what 2 out. Get a different tag along going. A jog. Ugh. I mean, that sounds very healthy of you. Maybe. Should be able to use our bike here. Okay. Yeah, it is. There's quite a lot. Like, and then only being able to bring 8 people with you. It's definitely something.
Time to ride.
We have bike settings. We can put Wazzy in there with us? Heck yeah. Oh yeah, let's get some flames going. What the? Okay. Yeah, old little Wazzy.
Time to ride.
Time to ride with the wind.
Time to
You can
ride
get a
with
real
the
clear
wind.
view of the tower from here.
Inside there is Elysium after being taken over.
And who took it over, I'm sure.
Surely we have better things to do than stand here and admire the grim view, yes?
You're right. Let's keep up with preparations.
Sassy. Fluffernutter whiskey, huh?
Now's our chance. Yeah.
Do we have like a moon lens in the group or something that can do that? Wait, I think we have something we could put here instead. I think it was this one here. It's 20 less. Uh-oh, you gonna stream when you do it? That should be interesting. And whenever it happens. Heck yeah. Wait. Where'd he go? Oh, I can't put it on there because he... Oh, crap. He doesn't have a spot. It's a... Only 2, so 3. Okay. That's strength on it. Chest down there. Dragon
Yay!
incense.
This is exceptional.
We can probably just turn on turbo and run down the roads much faster than getting a bike out, to be honest with you. Give me your goods. What's in this area, I wonder? Is there like an enemy we need to kill or something? Said there was something new here. maybe. Three. Let's go down here. You bonked. Give me your free Sepith. Oh, farts. God dang it.
On. If you need me, you're down. Attack. All right. Now to keep.
F. House is too tiny to have turbo on in it. All right. Weird. What the F? Was it just that dialogue we were talking about earlier? That they were talking about the tower? Maybe this road then? I would assume it'd show up on a map if it was.
My turn.
God dang it. Was that it, really? Alright, well, let's go to the ancient battlefield then. That's right there. Okay, I'm not gonna run forever and look through all this stuff. What is new here? Do we have to bring certain people with us or something to trigger it?
Looks tough. Better watch out. This one's tough.
Arcus, activate.
Breaker!
On. Now.
There.
If you need me. You're down. Attack. I'll get him.
One of the guy back there. Well.
Oh, what a relief.
Nice.
I only.
Oh, hey, we got that master mission done. We only needed one more for like forever. All right.
I'm ready to go.
Oh, I see. It's up there at the other one. I see it a second ago when I was looking at it.
Look out! That one's strong!
Break them! Raging hammer! Breaker!
All right. If you could.
You're so needy. Think you can dodge this? Centenary shot! Oh, this is it.
I'll follow up. I'm on it. Sorry.
I'm up.
I'm sorry.
Done already?
All right. We should put that one on him, maybe. What the F's that damn thing?
We'll need to watch.
Oh, Sacred Beast. Okay, that's a weird looking
Time
critter.
to play hard.
Numbers up.
Go berserk! Infernal Hunt! This'll be fun. Arcus, activate! My turn.
Thank you so much. Charge up!
Grazie.
Grazie.
It's over! Rising Nova!
If you need me. Okay, here I go. Take this. Horrible compression
Give me
at 40%.
stinking.
Gotta keep it going. 100. I'll make it. Fire!
Numbers up.
Shine on! Brilliant design!
This'll be fun.
Come on, let's have ourselves a dance. I ain't done with you. Sweet dreams.
My turn. This is it.
I'll follow up!
I won't let you!
Rude. Oh, it didn't trigger? God dang it.
Damn it!
Take this!
sapphire seal of mine shining from the abyss. Bolster this arm with the strength of a giant! Crush! Akashic arm!
It's my turn.
A little stankiness.
Up to you.
I'll handle the rest.
Hey, nobody has anything he's weak against? What is it? House.
Arcus, activate! There! I'll go. Could you cover me?
I accept.
Cut you down!
How plain.
Go on, now!
Okay, gotcha!
All right. Cheer up, guys! Cherubic smile! It's my turn. If you could,
Leave it to me. Yeah. Oh, they're open.
It's mine!
We wiped the floor with them, huh?
Now we just gotta keep at it.
And everybody gets a level.
Nice. I did it.
Get it, Paul. And gave us a something on the ground too. Oh, it's a Zemurian ore shard. This fragment, it's sparkling even though it's jet black. Different type of Zemurian ore. Black Zemurian, I think it's called. Yeah, we came across some of this last year as well. It's even more rigid than standard Zemurian ore, which itself is renowned as being nearly flawless. Oh, I forgot the Reverie corridor. We could, there was something we could trade accessories in for. Alright, it should be possible to upgrade a weapon with enough of it, even here in Crossbow. That'll coot something else. Yeah, Grandpa wasn't too happy when he heard the professor had one-upped him. Oh yeah, I forgot your Gramps was the one who found a way to refine Zemurian ore in the first place. But whatever, I'm not going to complain as long as we can use this stuff to make better weapons. Agreed, it'll prove useful in the battles ahead. Rower Institute of Technology should have the data on the refinement process. I'll have them sent over to Crossbow. Appreciate it, I'll get in touch with the local workshop so they can get up to speed on how it works. Yippee, something worth cheering about. Oh guys, I guess you're going to go through the whole team here. Something to say. True, bolstering our offensive capabilities is never a bad thing. Though a single fragment is much too small to upgrade even one weapon. A few more should do the trick. Let's be on the lookout for them as we travel. Okay. What was this lost art? Fire, Mirage, Water. It has 15 of A, don't it? Perfect. Let's go to some on the mountain path here. I wonder if it's going to be something like that too. So maybe it makes me wonder if I missed this one. Was there anything here? I don't remember seeing a star anywhere on this one. It said there was something new here. We just got here. For a sec, don't see anything. Unless it's like the fishing house, fishing maybe. Maybe it was just that the talking. Alright, let's go this path here, I guess. Another one.
I'm ready to go.
Wait, how the F you get over there? Oh. What is this? Wait, is that hot water? I wasn't here when we last came through this area. You're saying this hot spring appeared out of nowhere? Then I would be surprised if this was in the fairy spring. What's a fairy spring? It's an unusual kind of hot spring that can appear spontaneously when there are extreme disturbances to the spirit veins. We saw it happen across the Empire during the Great Twilight. Right, but I never thought I'd see one at Crossbill. It's hardly surprising when you think about it. The tower is absorbing vast amounts of mana through the spirit veins themselves. That's disturbing them more than anything to date. When you put it like that, it'd be confusing if there weren't consequences. That's not to say this water is dangerous, because it's connected to the tower through the spirit veins, though. Far from it. I can vouch that there is some mana in the water at the very least. I recall the fairy springs we encountered in the Empire to be rather relaxing. Well, I kind of want to try climbing in. I'm not going to object to a little R&R. You not missing an opportunity to slack off colored me shocked. Norma taking a break now and then. We should feel lucky we found a spot like this. Let's keep this location in mind in case we ever want to jump in and take a soak to recharge. Okay. Fabulous.
Oh, I feel much better now.
Yep. So much everywhere. Maybe we should have started with Crossbill first. It might not be a bad idea at this point. Alright. Oh yeah, we have to switch our people up, I think, maybe. It's fine. Things are still peaceful. Now would be the time of day when the trains would be coming and going like crazy. Tracks without trains to travel on them aren't even tracks anymore. Sick and tired of the city getting occupied. At this rate, who knows if train service will ever resume. Either way, I'm going to be the guy to get a picture of the first train to pass through here, no matter how long I have to wait. Yeah, good luck, I guess. With the occupation over, Rhymes Deliveries is open for business again. I suppose I ought to get going and deliver the goods St. Ursula Hospital requested. See, the company I work at has been mixed up in tons of crazy situations. Working through a state of emergency is just par for the course for us. I just can't get that image out of my mind. Talk about crazy. See, just as I was taking a nap at the guest house, I was assailed by the intense light out of nowhere. I freaked out, thinking I'd been caught in an explosion. Apparently, it was some sort of beam fired up by a gigantic weapon. How terrifying is that? Shouldn't the rest of the staff at Michelin get the heck out of the way? I see that thing super clearly from the guest house area. Just remembering the experience is giving me chills. I gotta get out of here. I watched from the sidelines as you and the others liberated Crossbell. To say it shocked my system is an understatement. Leave the city security post-op cleanup. Those of us in the Metropolitan Division.
The citizens are relatively calm for being so close to a large, dangerous weapon.
It was like that with the Azure Tree, and the days leading up to the last war, too. I think they just get that it's better to focus on how they can help, right?
Humans are strong in the most unexpected ways.
You said it.
Oh yeah, we can find them and talk to them, it said. If they're not in our party. Looks like it switched our team up.
Now then.
Well, if within the SSS in Class 7, quite the interesting group of faces you got tagging along with you. If anyone's going to get the situation under control, it's probably the star-studded lineup you got in your hands. I'll hook you up if you need new weapons. What's it? Just give me a holler. Get out there and show us what you're made of. Thanks, Grand. That's the plan. We appreciate your assistance. Look forward to the day things can go back to normal and support requests are the hardest part of our jobs again. We're almost there, just a little bit more, and the future we've been fighting for will finally be here. That's right. Anything in here, I wonder? Oh, it's the beds. Take a nap. Oh, in the jukebox. Oh yeah, Randy's room, of course. Booze and scantily clad ladies everywhere. I don't guess there is anything in here. I was thinking there might be something we could look at. Yeah. No. Kind of weird animal thing going on up here. Okay. Hey, is Zeke and Cop? What are your new furry and feathered friends? Who are your new furry and feathered friends? Oh, this is incredible. The mere sight of this scene is warm and fuzzy enough to make my heart melt. Greetings. These creatures wish to watch over your heroics. They were drawn to one another and became comrades. Though in the case of one named Cerberus, he's here because his master told him to spread word about their store. You don't say. They've always got you doing the weirdest jobs, huh, boy? Oh yeah, Scree. Hey, that's Gaius' partner, Zio. Is he trying to tell us something? Well, this one in particular is quite sharp, indeed. There is a fair wind blowing. Fair wind. Gaius, maybe Gaius would know. Fear not, you'll understand when the time comes. Hey, I want to know how to talk to animals too. Let me join. Yeah, me too. I've always wanted to have a conversation with a cop. Can you dumbasses hear yourself? We're in deep shit and you want to shoot the breeze with some animals? Oh, come on. They're more than just animals. They're our friends and allies too, you know? Well said. They may not be human, but they see themselves as your compatriots nonetheless. I myself was never meant to align with the interests of humans, but circumstances led me to becoming a police dog. Now it's my duty to stand with you all. I intend to protect this land's future. Hey, thanks for always having our backseat. We won't let you down. Yeah, right. Ash is like, what the F are we doing here? Alright, mankind's strength will be what cuts forward to the path of the future. Cuts forward a path of the future. It should be acceptable to lend my assistance as a police dog until the time comes. As always, my best wishes are behind you, SSS. The same goes for all our comrades. Yeah. Thanks for the positivity. Oh, you got to be in charge of watching the store for a while, buddy. There's no reason you saying that should make any sense. Looks like Zeo's all pumped up. Good, because he's as much part of this expedition as we are. Okay. Of course, Tio would be the one to respond to them all. And spicy Tio. Hi guys, I'm glad you're here. I want to say thank you because you're why I could be with Mommy and Daddy again. So thank you. We're so grateful to you for everything you've done. Couldn't put it better. You saved us so many times at this point and give us the courage to keep going. And your kindness is the reason we can keep going. Really? Then I gotta thank you bunches more. I'll keep cheering you on. Hip hip hooray, go SSS, go Class 7. Everybody gets cheers. Wow, even us? I love it. I'm all fired up thanks to you. I wonder where Cop went. He was here a second ago. Must have wandered back toward the SSS building at some point. I'll have to treat him to some delicious fish later for always keeping an eye on Meanie while we're out. Hip hip hooray! Go everybody, I'm rooting for you. One of my MWL coworkers convinced me to come back home early. I thought maybe you would miss me more, but so I was amazed to see how well she was doing. I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm glad she's been so comfortable, and I'm sure it's because of you. Thank goodness. It's so good to see you're all okay. Good to see you hanging in too, Harold. So you guys just make it back from mines? Yeah, I was worried about the state of the city, so we came here to lend our support. That aside, I received an update from the Guardian Force. You're all turning your attention to the super weapon now that the city has been freed, is that right? It is. The situation is less than ideal, but we can't afford to give up yet. You all have always been so strong. Can't even begin to tell you how much the strength has saved me and my family. Here, I know it's not much, but I want you to have this. Goodness, this is so much. Thank you, Mr. Hayworth. We'll use it wisely. Can't help on the front lines the way all you can. I'll do everything in my power as a trader to help people in the city. And if I know my fellow crossbellans, they haven't given up yet either. Shenanigans. I'm cheering for you all with everything I have. May Adios be with you. Thanks. I got to know Harold while doing business in Amorica. Now We're business buds. Investing in him has been worth my while, let me tell you. He's not the only one worth his while, though whatever Crossbow needs, I'm here to help. Stuck. Day feels a little brighter now that the Ebon Defense Force has been run out of town. That retrievable whatever still gives me the willies, though. Well, how goes the SSS today? I heard in the Crossbell Times that you and a few folks plan to put a stop to that thing. Makes me feel guilty. How you're always being saddled with the tough jobs, but I can also rest easier knowing it's on you. You know it, and thanks for the encouragement. Just leave it to us. The occupation being all over means the Supreme Leader was just blowing smoke, right? Suppose we shouldn't be paying the whole thing any mind then. I've got time to think about what could have been, and I've got time to hand out balloons and put smiles on kids' faces. Steg 'em right. Hey kids, good seeing you. Seeing you, Chief. We just want to touch base. Looks like the cleanup of those Zauber soldats remains is done now. Yeah, knock on wood. The Red Constellation came handy for once. The city came out as unscathed as we could have hoped for. Pretty ironic them and Croy would be the ones coming to the rescue after setting the place on fire once. Yeah, Adios works in mysterious ways. They're hired guns at the end of the day. They go where the mirror is. Well, I should be rolling out of here soon. I need to hook up with Dudley so we can start going over plans for the big operation soon. What's a guy got to do to get a smoke break around here? It's a few minutes to breathe. Too much to ask. Yeah, let me go smoke and inhale some. Yeah. All right, look on the bright side. Missing your smoke break is doing wonders for your health. Yeah, exactly. Physically, maybe. Not a smoker alive thinks it's good for their lungs, but we sure as hell need it for our sanity. On a serious note, hope you kids know we're standing at an impasse for Crossbell in its future. So maybe laying off the smokes until this is all said and done isn't a bad idea. Wouldn't want to jinx anything. You must be serious about this if you're willing to give up smoking, even if it's only for the afternoon. The Chief without a cigarette in his hand just doesn't feel right. All the more reason we should pull this off. I'm not sure enabling someone's bad habits is a good reason to go stop a super weapon, guys. Just like old times. Don't worry about me, you kids. Get back to preparing for what's to come. You're gonna need it. Taking the city back was a test for the police, but what comes next is going to challenge all of Crossbell. Look alive and knock 'em dead, kids. I want only the best for what the SSS has to offer. Got it? Yes, sir. Stay sharp out there, yeah? Doubt you need me to say that at this point. Mission all hinges on the strike team getting the job done, and that means you. Right, don't worry about it. We can take care of the rest. Our weapons orbital systems took a pretty heavy hit against the Zauber soldats. Ginton was quick to make repairs, though. We're really grateful they were there when we needed them. Feels like I've woken up from this awful nightmare ever since we were freed from the EDF. What about that tower, though? I think it could keep enemies shaking their boots where the Empire's railway guns have. I don't like it at all. I know it's for the good of Crossbell, but a weapon that can slaughter left and right sits awful with me. I truly hope the Supreme Leader rethinks using it. Is it just me or people like legit hating on Rufus right now? I thought we were all really into him. I guess people don't like all the stuff he's been doing. People can hate on him all they want. I still hate it. Girl, please. Not if I get to him first. Look at that. You're so popular. It's certainly interesting to hear. Oh, yeah, Rufus is right here. What the F? Okay, the worst part about being Rufus's #1 fan is no one ever, gets him as much as me, you know? Hello, Earth to Rufus. Busting out a weapon that crazy is a little too gross. Got your Rufus onesie on. Oh, got ready to fight, are you? Well. Yep. I read the special issue of the Crossbow Times. We've got all kinds of headache-inducing problems to deal with, but I was starting to feel a little bit of hope there. But you know, crossbellons aren't quitters, myself included. Nothing will ever be so bad if you knock. Nothing will ever be so bad that'll knock us down for good. I'm always going to get up and sip this here coffee like a damn good day for a change. Like it's a damn good day. Sure things will work out just fine. Don't need proof, I just know it will. Okay. I personally don't have a problem with weird or monster parts as ingredients, but customers are a different story. We can't lie to them, though, so we're letting them know that it's a seasonal dish instead. As long as they don't ask what's in it directly, we can cut corners with that. Call it a way of being considerate. The more I learn about weird or monster parts for ingredients, the crazier it gets. They can even be in confectionaries. You can't let Celto leave me in the dust. I have to polish my skills as a patissier. Alright, we say that. Hey, we got some nature breeze, huh? sounds like a car scent you'd hang in your car. Picked up some nature breeze on the way home. Can't help but worry about Salteo, how Salteo will handle coming up with new ideas on his own. As long as Nono is there to steer him in the right direction, it'll probably be alright. So happy I'll be here to watch the next generation from this cafe live and in person. So I went and made a new menu item since we can't get our hands on ingredients these days and customers love it. Its name, you ask? Monster flavored condensed pasta with a fair dollop of mystery sauce. Boy. Or that's what it was called until Nono made me change it. Now it's Nature Breeze pasta with emerald sauce. Personally, I feel the name I gave it some charm. I wonder what she didn't like about it. Well, whatever. All you gotta do is keep making dishes that'll make customers happy. And then one day, I'll become the kind of chef they put in magazines. And I'll be hit with the cougars. And that's how I know I'll be living a good life. What? He's a great chef. He's got cougar inspiration. Jesus Christ. I think the city would feel so wide open and free without the EDF. At the end of the day, we crossbellons have got to be the ones to protect our city. Now, to enjoy my coffee. That's something else. Let's see. Nature's breeze, huh?
I'll show you what I can do. Good, stand.
Time to show off a little. Yeah, that...
I should be able to cook just fine. See?
Yosanama.
If you're sure, yeah, I'll cook. It's edible.
I'll handle this. The expected result.
Then allow me to cook something up. I'm proud how this came out.
Laura did it, okay.
I got this in the bag.
Doubtful. Rubber band pasta,
I...
yummy.
I'll show you what I can do. Good, stand. Initiate cooking mode. The recipe was...
Yeah, I don't think I've had much luck
A
with
little
this one.
sugar and spice. Bon appetit.
Watch me cook a miracle. Okay, not...
I suppose I could cook instead of eat. How's that?
F me.
I'm done.
Now we're cooking. Huh.
Okay. Who the heck can make this one, man? Parts. Let's go to the department store. Yeah, it's always fun putting a new PC together. I know I'm Erebonian, has to be honest. I like the idea of Crossbell having the paving the way to a united continent. But now that I'm really thinking about it, it was very foolish of me. I learned nothing from the war. It's so embarrassing. Hot chili pecky. Get some groceries. I know we're no longer under occupation, but things still pretty touch and go. Oh well, all I can do in a situation like this is keep selling food to people who are looking to buy, you know? I get myself too wound up with things I can't change. I won't even have time for my own business. I never thought she'd sneak her way into Crossbell under these circumstances. But never what you'll get with Pateri. But I digress. I need to focus on what I could contribute to this mess. My wife was invited to help with making emergency provisions. And after talking it through with Neston, we figured out a way to offer out food for cheap. I love my job. I was so surprised when Pateri came running here from Erebonia. Here I was, sitting here moping about the future, while she was out there making her future happen. I'm a little ashamed. I should take a page out of her book and put it in the work to carve out my own future. It was Pateri, wasn't it? Thank you so much. I never expected you to get in contact with workshops and our partnered stores in Erebonia. Don't mention it. Too bad I wasn't able to get in contact with all of them. I just wanted to help the department store and Cynthia as much as I could. Regardless, we are truly in your debt. Eric told me much about you, but now I see just how much initiative you have. You think? Well, I'm a gal who gets things done. Well, if it isn't Maki's, little friends. Don't go eavesdropping on me when I'm talking about my heroic exploits. You know, we weren't trying to. Though it's good to hear your job at the department store is going well. Thanks. That place has looked out for me, so it's only fair that I pay my dues. Oh, and I already got my worker's visa renewed, so I ain't going anywhere. Eric Cargo's doing some part-time work while looking for something permanent. So nothing's really changed for us two. We're still finding our ways in life. Best of all, we can still get together and catch up over some good grub on Makis' street. I sure hope the accountability inspectorate pays him a good salary. Well, as long as you're hanging in there, that's what matters. We're not completely out of the woods yet when it comes to the tower incident, so take care of yourself. I don't need a goody two-shoes like you to tell me that. You guys stick to your guns too, you hear? Wow. If you need a good pep talk, I got some smacks and some knuckle sandwiches here with your names on them. Terry is an incredible young lady. Now, isn't she? She's always quick to take the initiative. I need to keep myself in high gear with her around. Have I really been talking to you about the Supreme Leader that much? Are you sure you just aren't imagining things? Kidding me? You don't remember? Well, it rings a little bit of a bell, so maybe, but I've been so out of it lately. Never mind. How about we forget about him and start talking about details on our honeymoon? Sure thing, sweetheart. Let's... I've been feeling pretty out of it these days. I don't have time to figure out why. I've got a honeymoon to plan. Honestly, don't know what happened, but I'm just happy my Jeanette is back to normal. I've already came up with all kinds of ideas for our honeymoon. I can't wait to share them with her. Page Turner. Got some RP stuff too. Finally managed to get in contact with my family in Le Mans. I couldn't begin to tell you how much of a relief it was to hear my parents' voices. Crossbow really is a magnet for trouble. Nice place to live in, though. I heard news from an old friend close to government sources. They say even those in the EDF weren't hurt themselves. Only problem left is that weapon by the lake, but I'm not worried. No matter what troubles we face, we have those youngsters in the SSS to protect us. The Ebon Defense Force has finally left the city. It's like awaking from a terrible nightmare. If that divine lightning is activated, it's clear as cloudless day. We'll have a new war on our hands. We have to do whatever we can to avoid that. I don't want any more people being sacrificed to war. But all I can do is cheer on the people capable of stopping this madness, so I'll cheer until my lung gives out. That tower sure is something to whip out right at the last moment. That divine lightning is just awful too. He wants to rain down judgment. He just wants violence. I know the world doesn't run on hope, but I can't accept this. The Orbital Store. We can finally resume contact with our regular trading partners now that the city's been freed, as we can put in orders for items we're out of stock of. Hinton's primary goal remains to meet the needs of our customers no matter their circumstances. I feel as though I need to work harder than ever to make up for all the time we've left our customers waiting. No matter the circumstances, it's our sworn duty and obligation to meet the myriad needs of all of our customers. Sure. I thought I seen somebody walking around. I've wanted the latest Orbital vacuum cleaner from ZCF for some time. Manager agreed to order some for me right away. Talk about customer service. That's how Fernand has always been, caring and willing to help when you need something. I don't know what I'd do without him. I truly love shopping at the store from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, because you're here every time I come here. All the employees here are so kind and helpful, including the manager. Will always be a full customer of Vinton's. Ebon Defense Force pulling out means the former Governor General's uprising stopped. Yeah. It's hard to ignore how similar the situation was to what happened a few years ago with Dieter Croy. Dictators always destined to come toppling down sooner or later, no matter how hard they try. I have to admit, the situation with Rufus Albrea reminded me a lot what happened to Peter Croy. Hi there, welcome to Get an Orbital Store. So relieved things aren't as tense as they were before. Crossbell is supposed to be a bright and hopeful place for everyone. Anything else just feels wrong, you know? Hey everyone, congrats on the whole liberation mission. That was nice work. Sure is a big relief not to have those EDF weirdos breathing down my neck anymore. Still, I can't believe the Supreme Leader was hiding a crazy weapon like that up his sleeve the whole time. It's totally nuts. As if things couldn't get any worse than they were. Well, if he thought we were going to just roll over, he's got another thing coming. Don't worry, me and the rest of the crew plan to keep helping the police the best we can. That includes doing some orbit tuning, of course. Don't be a stranger if you need some upgrades. The United Nation and super weapon business have gone far enough. Let's bust the whole thing down and show them what crossbellons are made of. That's the plan. We'll put a stop to this, Wendy. Okay. Have enough. That one actually. I have tons of earth when none of them have earth we can upgrade. Must have been the easiest one to level with all of them. Strengthen? I think it's the ones we already looked at. Yeah. Alright. Hey, what's up, Roadhouse? How you doing, man? Where you been? I haven't seen you in a good minute. Let's go, let's just go East Street. We'll work our way around. Been good. Been alright, man. Been working and gaming. Doing the do. Playing our RPGs and the occasional horror game. And jacked up jank game. Oh, there's a lot of people here. We're in the, I haven't really had too many of these in this one. I actually kind of like that in this one. There hasn't been a whole lot of like massive updates in like the city talking thing. You've been doing a lot of overtime or something. And been playing any games lately that's been good? Yeah, we got all sorts of people in here. Oh, you are? Sweet. I seen you posted in Discord. I haven't had a chance to check her stream out yet, but your girlfriend streams as well? What does she play? Just whatever. No groceries. Boy, am I glad those Erebonians showed up when they did. This thing turned into another war, we'd be dealing with war shortages and price hikes, and nobody wants that. I thought to try and maintain some order. Figured maybe if I distributed supplies or some such, folks would calm down. But I was clearly in over my head. Goes to show just how much I still have to learn as a salesman. Well, can't beat myself up for doing my best. Still, I could really stand to take a page or two out of Erebonia's book. Let's see. As soon as the city was freed and communications were restored, Becky rang me up right away. I knew she was quite the capable young woman, but I was still gobsmacked by how many supplies she managed to secure. It's not just her who's impressed me. Roy's begun to think proactively about the Business Owners Association as well. Why, even the young people who used to be delinquents are volunteering to help now. Between the SSS and everyone else, Crossbill is fortunate to have so many good eggs within the next generation. It certainly makes my life easier. Oh, Platinum in Games. Oh, God of War. Yeah, that was a good one. Hogwarts. Oh, yeah, Suxer's been playing that one. Yeah, I played Stellar Blade was another good one I played. I actually liked AI Somnium Files quite a lot, actually. It's a kind of like a visual novel mystery game. Stellar Blade was good. This one's been really good, too. I'm trying to think of it. Those are probably the top ones I've played so far this year. I had to go look at my list. Yeah, God of War Ragnarok was good. I just realized the other day that they're making a movie or TV show of that, which seems weird. I was so scared listening to the Supreme Leader. The boy said it'd be okay. We can't have to get through this as best we can. If my former freeloader big brother says it'll be fine, then it must be true. So I'm just gonna focus on helping him one install. Yep, I've got it in my GameFly queue, but they haven't sent it because it's been very low stock. And I didn't game lock it, so I'm waiting for them to send it and probably just buy it so I can get it for like $30 or something from them. Because it's sold out everywhere physical right now. I think it's gonna get a restock soon though. Everybody seems to like it. I'm not sure. I'm not sold on the combat on it because I don't like too much time-based combat. It gets very old, in my opinion. All right, is that you, Becky, Hugo? What are the two of you doing here? Long time no see, Irene. Why the dramatics? Isn't it obvious? We're here to conduct business. Chairman Moores told me Crossbill was short on supplies due to how limited distribution was during the occupation. I figured they could use the hand once the city was liberated, so I brought as many goods as I could wrangle up. Even Adele and her farm pitched in. Only sour thing, I was running around the Empire making my preparations. This jerk had to go and spot me. Wait, did she lose her accent? There was like no Irish there. What I did see a short the other day. There's jiggle physics for the guy's junk in Claire Obscura. It's got to be worth it for that alone, right? All right, please, you know as well as I do that cooperating was the right thing to do. You never would have gotten a low enough price on daily necessities to hand out if not for Kleist & Co. You little... Works out swimmingly for us too. We've been hoping to gain ground in the Crossbill market again. Took quite a bit of mirror, but I'm glad we're back in good graces of the Business Owners Association. You do realize that sort of talk makes you makes you sound like you haven't learned your lesson. You two are same as ever. Anyway, we'll be cooperating as best we can with the operation. We've already spoken with the RMP and have a little surprise prepared. Such is life of being Thor's graduates. Let us know if there's anything more we can do to help Reen. I will, thanks a lot. That's probably got our notes on those. Yeah, Conan Exiles. The PG-13 version. I ate a minute, but I learned a lot partnering up with Kleist & Co. I'll pick up as many tricks of the trade from as I can. Can't let them gaffer me around forever. Okay, there's not Irish, the Scottish accent. I'm going to become the top merchant and have him crying out for mercy. Can't read it sometimes. Working with Becky's network isn't so bad. It tends to give as good as it gets. Though I will say, I have no intention of renewing our contract once this is up. She and I are still rivals after all. I'm not going to simply do business in her shadow. Sassy. Well, things in the city are looking much better. That girl's like, you're blocking me. Chairman Moores wanted us to go around and let people know we're distributing supplies once the situation calmed down. We'll figure out how to distribute everything evenly if we go get a big line. You want loud? I got you loud. Let's turn this volume up. What's up, people? Business Owners Association is out here handing out supplies every day for free, Keep it down, you're being too loud. Yo, how's it going, CGF chick? What's up, Wazzy? I'm sorry about him. We're helping out. Wow, we're helping out their Business Owners Association. He's just a little too excited about it. Enough that we'll be turning people off from the freebies at this rate. Come on! How do you expect people to get excited if I'm not excited? The logic's sound. I'm sure you'll have people lining up in no time. Just try not to disturb the public much. Keep Luganov in check. Got it. We'll make sure everyone else knows we're here to help. This is wrong. No matter the reason, we can't oppress people like this. Power must be wielded responsibly. Using it to bend others to your will is as wrong as it gets. Alright, you shall pass, Anne. I can finally go outside now that the EDF is out of the picture. I didn't know just how much I needed the fresh air until I could breathe it in again. It feels so much better. If only we could take care of the Supreme Leaders' off-the-wall plans as well. We're going to attack other countries. What's going to happen if Crossbell if we screw up? Probably going to get... I don't know if you noticed, but all the people who were saying weird stuff are back to normal. Well, we'll take over the rest around here. Good luck, SSS. Not much for shouting, but Luganov is. We do have we do have to do what we can to help cheer everyone up. Oh, kicking some tates. Guess it was a good idea to stop by the city. I'm ready to kick some skulls in. Hell yeah, brothers! Dad's been dying to stand front and sell it ever since we took refuge. You won't find a truer merchant than him, and that's why I respect him so much. Things are still a mess right now, but we should be getting stock in from all over tomorrow. But to make room for the new, me and Etna decided to sell out of our current vegetable stock ASAP. So just take some, you thieves. It's on us. Oh, some groceries, thanks. Are you sure? Sure as can be. Just make sure you eat them well. Wow, thank you so much.
Tits!
Yeah, true. Bum, 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 bum. Hey, Noe. Hi, everyone. You came to pay Mom a visit, too? Rand told me all about the mission to stop that tower. You two and the SSS will be taking part, won't you? You're fine with going up against something so dangerous. Mom. I've seen you two I've seen you two off into danger countless times. I know you'll come home to me. Doesn't stop a mother from worrying. I won't sugarcoat it. This is a dangerous mission, but that doesn't mean we're without hope. More importantly, if we don't put a stop to that tower, we may lose Crossbow for good this time. I have to do this, Mom. I have to see this through to the end, even if it means pushing myself to the limit. No, he's right. I feel the same way. I've never had to navigate an operation like this from the water, but I'm going to do everything I can to make this mission work. I won't tell you not to worry about us, Mom. All I want is for you to also know that we'll be coming home. Noel, I know you will. I can see it in your eyes. I know I must sound like a broken record at this point, but I'll never stop believing in you. Best of luck, you two. I'll see you soon. Yeah, see you soon, Mom. Just watch us. I swear it on my police badge that we're going to pull this off. You're going to act like a preteen tonight? First time on the internet? He said nipple. Good luck out there, Noe. As much as I don't want to see you to go, I'll be rooting for you. I'll be rooting for you from here the whole day, whole way. Thanks, Fran. We won't let you down. I can tell you two have made up your mind. There's nothing left for me to do now but cheer you on from the sidelines. I'm about ready to take the SGG bot out of here. Yeah, like what the F's it even clipping tonight? It's made no good ones really the whole time. Like we were at the beach checking out ladies' tates, and it didn't even make a clip for none of that stuff. It's been making some weird ones. It did make one about the Coffee Bros though. PG version on, I guess so. Maybe it'll learn, I guess. I didn't see a Kuma version to turn on though. My little brother Azel came running over as soon as the city was freed. He looked so riled up. I was scared he'd gotten into another fight or something. But it turns out he'd been helping out with the operation, together with his buddies from his gang days. I thought he'd finally nailed it after getting a job, but I guess he's rambunctious as ever deep down. Sure sounds like it. Not that it's necessarily a bad thing, I'd argue. Right, these days I'm inclined to agree. Seeing my little brother act so full-heartedly has actually been kind of inspiring in a way. Even if the situation has worsened, we're all still moving forward. We just have to keep our eyes looking straight ahead. Yeah, one thing that sucks about that thing is you have to pay for it. You have to have the paid monthly version to get it to stop spamming in your chat. That option's locked behind a paywall, which is kind of annoying. From what I gather, Azel and his friends are over in the Harbor District trying to make themselves useful to the CGF. I think I'll go over and help too, once I see a good window of opportunity. No, I am not. No. But it has a bunch of features that are locked. Like it has auto-uploading to YouTube. Yeah, you can use it for free. It just has some extra features, and having it, you can turn that off in where it spams anytime it makes a new clip. You can turn that off. There's only like 1 or 2 settings you can adjust. Well, you can adjust everything on it. You can do all the text and all the other stuff on it for free, but it has a watermark on it on the free version, and spams in your chat. And you can't auto-upload to YouTube with it. Which that seems like that might not work very well because it makes so many dang clips. Like if you uploaded all those shorts to freaking YouTube, I guess it doesn't publish them. I think it just auto-uploads them. Alright, are you telling me there might be another war? If that happens, what are they going to do with Father? Can't take this. Hey, calm down, Sunita. I'm pretty scared too, you know. But I know everything's going to be okay. The grown-ups are all trying to stop what's happening right now. That from happening right now. They won't let anything bad happen to us, I promise. You mean it? It sounds so mature compared to him still as a child. I want to be an amazing stockbroker, just like Father when I'm older. That's me growing up to do if I want to be a real woman. I can't let you get to be the only mature one around here. Zell and Serena don't cry when things get tough, so that's why I'm going to try not to cry either. Can't let you get to grow up faster than me. I swear I can be a big girl who's patient and tough it out too. When Crossbell was under siege, my head would often feel light and foggy. It was really bothersome. Thanks to my family and neighbors looking out for me, I feel a lot better now. I just hope I can repay the favor to them all one of these days. I've been in such a cleaning mood today that I tidied up not just our apartment, but the lobby too. What can I say? It feels nice to do good things for other people. I don't intend to stop there either. I want to help my family and other residents however I can. I'm keeping my distance from any radios or monitor cars around town for a while now. Hearing it was safe to tune in again, I decided to turn the radio again just now and was utterly shocked by what I heard. The Supreme Leader is such a selfish man. He could be more considerate of ordinary people. Oh yeah, getting older. That is true. According to the Crossbelt Times, I guess you guys in the SSS are gearing up for your big operation. Be careful. I wish I could do more than just root for y'all. But know that plenty of us are waiting for your safe return. Thanks, Bond. Your thoughts are more than enough, I promise. Meow. His health's declining. That sucks. Yeah, my dad had cataract surgery just the other day, which is amazing what they can do with that anymore. But are they retired? Or they just chill at home? Or are they still working? I guess we stop by the Bracer Guild next. Got stuff to do real here. What she have? Becky and Kleisnikov have helped make it possible to finally start restocking at last. They partnered up with the Business Owners Association, and whatever they did, it paid off big for the rest of us. It all proves that business is nothing without making connections with the people behind them. Oh, wow. They don't know what's causing it? That sounds like quite a concern. Anything? Oh, we can't go upstairs. There you are, instructor. I've been wondering where you were. What's up? Perfect timing. How so? We just managed to get in touch with the Bracer Guild HQ in Lamont State. The Supreme Leader went and declared war, so now the Guild has to gather its forces and step in. There's another factor that puts how dire the situation is into perspective. The Guild is acknowledging that this relates to the entire continent by getting involved. Well, it's not like everyone here represents the Guild or anything. Some people just like to stick their noses into other people's business. My, whatever do you mean? I merely thought it would be best if I could help the Bracer Guild and the Rhineford Group coordinate. The Rhineford Group will be more than happy to provide as much equipment and information as possible, naturally. Hate to admit it, that would be a huge load off our shoulders. Even that special train they set up between here and the Empire was the work of Ranford and Kleistiko, so I've got to hand it to him. You mean the one bringing supplies in? Can't deny it's gone a long way at calming down the chaos in the city. Not that it will last. Things are only going to get worse until we do something about that tower. So it really stings if we can't expect any help from abroad soon. I know. HQ is one thing, but getting in touch with each other's country's branches has been tough with all the chaos. I would expect anyone to make it on their own, seeing as most mass transit is still down. Still, I'm not giving up just yet. I just realized his shirt's tied a daggum bow. That's a sweet belt buckle he's got on too. All right, I'll keep in contact with who I can reach to keep us all on the same page. That would go a long way. Thanks, Michelle. We're going to give it our all too. Exactly. Let's keep making our final preparations and not leave anything undone before we get the operation. Good thinking. We should all make sure not to neglect our own equipment either. Iron Valley's right across the street, so we can drop by and stock up later. Got it. Let's get this done, people. Some character notes. Oh, yeah. No worries. No worries. I've had family things to go through that too. Sometimes you gotta talk to somebody about it. It helps. And if they can't figure it out, that sounds like you might need to try a different doctor, to be honest with you. The bracers are all as dependable as ever. Not that I expected anything less from the best of them. The only thing left now is to execute the plan. I shall, of course, lend you my aid however I can, meager though it may be. Actually, this reminds me that I got a hold of him. I got a hold of him recently. He let me know he's booking it to make it here just as fast as he can. He might just make it with a little luck. Fingers crossed. It goes without saying that it wouldn't hurt to have him in our back pocket again. Can't help but wonder how things are going over at the IBC. Shall I check on Tita for you? It's no trouble. I was already planning to meet up with the Lady Elisa when we were done here. Thanks, but that's alright. I don't want to bother her when she's busy. You don't have to be pushy to show someone you're there for them. Whoa, that's pretty suggestive. My, how romantic. Whatever. Think what you want. Anyway, you'd better be ready for this. There isn't going to be any turning back. And just so you know, I have my bracers doing jobs to help around the city. They all have their reasons for coming back, but they've always had one thing in common. They want to protect Crossbell. No reason we can't all work together, right? We gotta stick this one out no matter what happens. We can't. Yeah, That's crazy. Exchange. Are you you only kid? I'm guessing. I can't remember. It might make it difficult then. Gareth is here, huh? Good to see you, young master. You as well, SSS. I see you're here to prepare for the operation. Ah, yeah, we really botched the timing for bumping into you guys. It's been a while since I've seen you, Zax. What, since the last independence scuffle a few years ago? Still too soon if you ask me. Come on, Captain, don't be like that. Not that I blame you after last time. Business is business, you know. Yeah, but this contract has nothing to do with the young Mr. Commander Sigmund. That should be enough to satisfy you. So you're saying this is a job your squad took on personally? I haven't forgotten the Red Constellation. We're the ones who were contracted to attack Crossbell and set it ablaze. But I also realize there are more pressing matters than what happened then. We'll take the firepower and eyesight this time. My sentiments are the same. We'll bar your talents as long as you don't intend to do any more harm to Crossbell. We can discuss how you can atone for your sins over 2 years ago after we reclaimed our futures. Ah, damn, you guys know how to hold a grudge. I have my own thoughts on Miss Orlando's actions. Either way, business is business. We look forward to working together. Oh, I got you. Probably because you live closest to them, huh? Alright, I heard Garcia Rossi is helping out. And I clashed constantly back in the day when he was running with Zephyr. Oh, you live the furthest? Wow. Okay. I never thought we'd end up in the same side. Fate's got a funny way of working out. Plan this for us to provide backup during the operation. Don't worry, this is strictly business. We'll do our part as long as we're getting paid. It's got a special camera angle for him. You're gonna use the rocket launcher again, Mama? Damn straight. Make sure to hold on to the rudder, Jingo. This is a good chance for you to test your airship handling during mid-air combat. I can handle a dogfight. That thing looks pretty beefy, but I'm sure we'll be fine. I know they're talking about the same operation we are, but that doesn't make this conversation any less unsettling. Well, if it isn't my favorite customers. So you guys working with the SSS too? I suppose so. It's a long story. Good to be working with you again. Well, look at that. All our guests of honor in one place. I'll even sell you top shelf stuff, so be sure to take a look. Yeah, make it quick. We've got prep work to do too, you know. Seeing as Mama and I have split off, I've got to decide on how to put Cerberus to use. By the time he started pulling his own weight, I think I put him on support. I haven't trained him yet, but I bet he could man the Gatling gun if I ask him to. What the farts? Anyway, now that's settled, it's time to get this load aboard. I've kept Cerberus standing by, so I better contact him soon. You know, I've been meaning to say this for a while now, and I mean it in the nicest way possible. The way you guys always manage to pull through is unreal. It's mildly terrifying. Interesting. Old families are fickle sometimes. What's in the bargain bin? These tickets. I don't have enough human terror for me to even care about any of that stuff. Resupplying is going to be pretty tough once you enter the tower. Make sure you're ready as can be. Get your sort of writing on it. I feel like we're probably going to be able to go to the Reverie corridor. We can resupply there as well. Oof.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Fisherman's Guild too. Take a stop in there. I think it's a good minute away from Missouri's pretty easy to drive across unless they live like in the middle or something like that. And you gotta go through all the small towns. Of course, there's extra fishing gear here for real. I guess Westreach planning a food drive while the Business Owners Association hands out supplies free of charge. Ain't it amazing how people come together? We'd best do our part at the Fisherman's Guild while we're at it. The branch manager and the others went out to try and find ways to cooperate together with the power of fishing. I want to head over to the sandbar of Ursula Road if you want to catch them. Hey, if you do, lend a hand while you're at it. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, I think there was a thing there, huh? Oh yeah, I can see that. That's crazy. Yeah, I can see that causing a little bit of drama. My dad's dad had something like that. They have a sister that's like, I guess she's like my half aunt or whatever, I guess, or their half sister. They all get along fairly well, but I guess that's a good thing. All right. Puck was right. Giving away all our vanilla Yubeshi was the right move. I'm happy people are not paying for more, but more than that, I'm happier people like how it tastes. You only sell something to make profit, you're bound to sell nothing at all. It's better to sell something you love. I know it sounds obvious, but it's one of those obvious vital things you lose sight of after a while. Oof. Those are always nice and awkward if you're not involved and it like happens at like a family gathering or something. Us handing out free vanilla yubeshi is paying dividends because we've got more orders than we can handle. Okay, now we're fresh out of stock. I need to talk to supplier ASAP. Yeah, it's like usually whenever he packs up and leaves. Oh, stall rotor ladies, interesting. I was holed up at home during the occupation, so you have no idea how much I've missed the grub here. But once I'm done eating, I've got to get right back out to making deliveries. Sucks, but there's no use complaining about it. You gotta work to eat. Risha, it's really you. Looks like you brought the SSS and some other friends too. Thank goodness, I was hoping to see your face when we came here, Sansan. Yep, I came back with the speaker and everyone else once the city was liberated. Daddy's finally back to his old self thanks to you and your friends. I'm so happy. Please forgive me, Sansan. I didn't mean to cause you so much worry. You too, Finn. I don't know what came over me. We're just glad to have you back to normal, Matt. I thought he was barefoot there for a second. Yeah, all we wanted was for things to go back the way they were. At least it seemed like the effects of the brainwashing have worn off. Well, that's a huge relief. I am in your debt, everyone. This isn't nearly enough to cover it, but please take these. Free stuff. These look delicious. And fresh, too. Hey, can I have some? Can I? My word, at least sit down first. I heard this was all because the Supreme Leader was using some kind of dark powers. But it can't be that simple. It must have also been because I lack resolve as a chef. Which is why I'm going back to basics and starting my training over from scratch. This is your way of atoning for what happened, Master? In that case, I'll join you and do the same. Daddy's going to retrain himself? He might become even more skilled than chef than ever before. Yeah, just imagine it. Super, however you say his name, Shang Hui? Not to get too far ahead of ourselves, but I think we're all looking forward to trying your father's new improved cooking. I know you still have to fight, Risha, so I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. But I know you can do it. I'll be waiting. Thank you so much, Sansan. I'll be back before you know it. I believe in you more than ever, Risha. I'll be waiting for you to come home, okay? Good luck to the rest of you too. Make sure you all come back safe and sound. Oh, no new recipes. The owner's back to normal. Sansan's home, safe. I can finally breathe easy. Not that there's nothing left to worry about, of course, but this is no time for chefs like us to be slacking. If the owner wants to retrain himself, I'll be right there with him. I know Sansan had a difficult time as well. I'm relieved she's okay. Now is the time for us to retrain myself, for me to retrain myself to the art of cooking. I'm going to get back to basics and truly reassess my drive as a chef and a man. Let's go here and we'll come back and talk to the Star Rotor ladies. This has been one crazy vacation. I really owe it to the owner for letting me stay here through it all. He must have been worried out of his mind for his missing daughter, but he showed me nothing but kindness the whole time. Food's been amazing for how little I paid too. This must be the best inn in the whole continent. Okay. Goodness, it's wonderful to see all you again. You've really informed us of the details of the meeting. We'll also be participating in Operation. It's great to hear. Man, you guys really stick out like a sore thumb. We can go wherever we want, thank you very much. You know what they say about fighting on an empty stomach. We were a threat to this land during Crossbell's last bid for independence. I won't allow anyone to disturb our master's final resting place. I swear it as the head knight of the Star Rotor. We promise to lend our strength during this operation. Indeed, we may have crossed blades before, But we hope our strength proves useful at SSS. The same goes to your friend in the sunglasses. Though, if you waver even one little bit during the mission, I won't hesitate to plunge an arrow into your heart. Do what you must, but I assure you I do not intend to pull any punches. Understood. We'll be counting on you, Knights of the Star Rider. Who would think we could someday team with him back when we fought him at the Stargazer's Tower? I certainly didn't, but I'm glad to have them on our side. By the way, Duvalie, about the operation, we have an idea. Do you mind if we head out after this? That's fine. What kind of an idea do you have in mind? You'll see. They still haven't gotten in touch with us, so things are still up in the air. Sounds like the Star Rider is preparing for the operation. We need to make sure we're ready too. I figured I wouldn't be needing my armor for a stroll around the town. Judging by how you two are dressed, I'm not sure I should have bothered. At any rate, I'll be in top form from the operation. See to it you do the same. Yeah, they're daggum freaking crazy Valkyrie armor. I suppose I have no choice but to put my faith in you and that fool in the sunglasses. I expect you to lay your lives on the line for this, understood? Now go, watch your backs. I see we have a number of bracers joining us for today's operation. Between them, the SSS, and the man in the sunglasses, this is quite a unique group of people coming together. Okay. And give us a daggum giant city to explore. This one in Heimdall are pretty chunky. I think Crossbill is probably bigger. At least it feels like it is. See, the SSS has brought a fair few familiar faces with them today. Be that as it may, Master Sao and Master Xin have ordered me to make a pass. Proceed at your leisure. Oh, it's the guy that's infatuated with Ellie here. Is that thing floating? Oh, it's a shadow from it. Well, it's good to see all of you again. Welcome, members of the SSS. And to you especially, my dearest Ellie. Shin, I heard you left Crossbill. Don't tell me you left Calvert to come back now of all times. And what's so odd about that? I have my reasons. That said, I'm disappointed to hear my very own Hayoe conspired with that villainous Supreme Leader to harm you, Ellie. I know it's far too late, but you have my sincerest of apologies. Come on, Shin. You don't have anything to apologize for. As for you, Sal, you're not the man I thought you were. Was your little scheme why you convinced Grandfather to have me sent home? Come now, you're looking at me so disdainfully. I give you my word that I did it with your safety in mind. We did temporarily cooperate with the Supreme Leader, but it was simply so we could investigate his intentions. Oh, goodness. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer, as it were. Isn't our cooperation in liberating the city earlier with that? Stop playing coy with me. Regardless, let me say that the Retributive Tower far exceeds what we could have imagined. I particularly enjoy letting my enemies gain an advantage, but we simply have no answer for something like that. Now we have no choice but to lend our aid to your infiltration efforts. Because it's in the best interest to protect Hayoe, the continent, Master Shin, of course. I very like you, so. Though I suppose that's why I trust you to cooperate. You'll work with anyone if it means protecting your interests. True enough, I give you credit for assisting with the liberation mission. Hopefully your connections with the Republic will be useful. Ignoring Sal, I'm thinking of getting in touch with Father, Grandfather, and my sister to ask for their cooperation as well. My duty to take the initiative if I'm to be the next head of the house. I give my word we'll do anything and everything to protect that beautiful smile of yours, Ellie. This little guy is really shooting a shot. Thank you, Shin. I'll hold you to that. It is most unfortunate that we were unable to look into the tower beforehand, but I hesitate to say all hope is lost. There's time to right the ship, but it will take all of us doing our part. Good luck out there. My grandfather, father, and sister have all pulled with cowards, movers, and shakers. They should be able to lend their help. I only wish there was more I could do for my dearest Ellie. The rest assured, I returned here for a reason, and I intend to make myself useful. Give me time and I'll produce results. Master Zim persuaded the elders to allow us his return to Crossbell. I can hardly say I'm surprised. As long as he's here, we will risk our lives to keep the Master safe. Yeah, he going all out. Trying to get Ellie's daggum number. An extra fishing spot? I've been there the whole time. Whew, I ate way too much. Food here is better than ever, and the fact I get hooked up with extra toppings means I can't resist even if I try. Well, now that my stomach's full, I need to get back to work. Work has been piling up ever since the Ebon Defense Force took over the city. Azel's busy helping out his buddy, so I guess take some paid time off. That's all I can do, but he's my protege, so I want to cheer him on. Hey everyone, I take it the strategy meeting wrapped up? Yeah, so you're going to be patrolling the city, Kate? I am, but I won't exactly call it a regular old patrol given the situation. Spending most of my time explaining what's happening to the citizens to quell panic and relieve their anxiety. I hope it helps bring everyone together besides just putting their minds at ease. Me too. After everything they've been through with the EDF, I'm sure they could use a friendly face from the CPD right now. That's the hope anyways. Finger crossed. Oh, and if you're looking for Franz, he was assigned to escort some of the 1st Division detectives to the prison. And the 2nd Division's Top Guns are helping with the prep for the big operation. It's good the city's free again, but we don't exactly have time to take a breather. I'm ready to go all out and show what a little Crossbell pride looks like. That's the spirit. I'm right there with you, Kate. We're going to stop that tower from firing again, come Gehenna or high water. You guys are really fired up. I like it. This moment's going to test us even more than a liberation mission did. Let's give it everything we've got and show it what it means to be true, proud Crossbellans. You did what? I must be hearing things because it sounded like you said you just went to Nord to follow up on a lead about the missing prince. That's why you skipped the signing ceremony? You're out of your mind. I'm sorry, the info was sensitive, so I couldn't risk telling anyone. My bad. Didn't mean to worry you so much. Hey, but thanks to that, I got tons of leads on EDS movements in Erebony and up-close coverage of Prince Oliver. Scoops galore. Not that we'll be able to publish much of it. I'm just going to cut my losses. I know better than to try to rein you in. Well, come to think of it, I read everything that you published in the special issue. Talk about articles with impact. Hey, I've got pride as a journalist too, you know. I just did what I could. I had the right for the special issue. Help with the liberation operation and did a lot of location coverage. I'm completely beat. Come on, where's the crossbow tons fire in your belly? You guys are killing it. Keep up this role and the next special issue will be a real gem. Did you just say next special issue? Just so happens Prince Oliver has a few tricks up his sleeve, so we're going to have more work to do. Up and at 'em, Reigns. We've got to scope out the perfect spot to take photos and footage from. I mean, I did hear from one of my contacts that he was up to something, but I didn't think that it'd lead to me doing coverage. Wait, we're going now? Man, looky what we have here. If it didn't SSS in Class 7. I just got back from Erebony, but I've heard all about your operation to liberate the city. Good stuff. I'll be covering the rest of your brave exploits from here on out. Look forward to that. Man, Grace is like a whirlwind when she gets like this. Still, I'm glad to see she's all right. I think she'll be back to her usual self in no time. The SSS is giving it their all, so we should all be pitching in our best efforts. Young people these days have so much energy, and they know how to get things done to boot. Take that Rex from the Imperial Chronicle. He got us some great photos for the special edition, and that's only the tip of the iceberg. And there's that Vivi woman. I met her a handful of times. She's impressively unflappable. It was so good to find out that Grace had been safe this entire time, but to go from all that to immediately writing some of the articles for the special edition, wow. I don't know where she finds the energy. Her journalistic spirit never fails to humble me. Printers really came in for us this time. Despite all the hassle, let's think the articles we compiled will light a fire in our readers' hearts. There may be no rest for the weary right now, but it's times like these that I really want to get our paper out in front of people. Where's our zoomer at? A bunch of people started shipping letters out to let people know they were okay as soon as the city was liberated. It's a reminder they have a job worth doing. Not to worry, all those letters will make it to the destination safe and sound. Yo, old turbo skeeter. Hey, Koki, I just got off work. When will the next batch be ready? Wait a little bit longer. The mouthfeel is completely different if you don't manage to boil water just right. Listen to you. I can tell you learned a lot since you started working here. You really know your stuff. Visit Wazzy and the SSS. You guys here for lunch too? Let's just say the aroma beckoned us to see what smelled so good. And that's what I like to hear. Here, just finish the fresh batch. Have some. He gives us free food while this guy's having to wait. Wow, this soup looks so tasty. It's practically shimmering. That's my original recipe. I came up with when I was still just a beginner. Let me know if you want seconds. I'll be happy to make more. We had our hands full serving up noodles for the CGF and police to cheer them on. You guys are preparing for a big operation, aren't you? I'm sure whatever's going down will be bigger than we've ever seen before, but I know you guys will come through. Thanks, Azelle. We will. Now we can learn it. I'm going to work my way up to becoming an intermediate rank practitioner of the Ozel School of Noodles. I put my soul in each bowl I serve so I can earn my very own branch cart. Please have some, you won't regret it. It's great to be able to support the Guardian Force with some grub right now. As long as there's still hungry folks around, I'll wash dishes until my hands bleed or do whatever else I can to help. There are quite a few youngsters in the city with a backbone, my disciple included. There's nothing life can throw at you that you can't overcome, much like my people wanting to walk the path of the noodle. His journey isn't over yet, but he's added his own take to the process, resulting in impressively thick noodles. Give them a try if you have the time. That's what we're here for, thick noodles. I may need to just Google this one. I feel like we just need to do it over and over with a certain character, maybe. Only the thickest for our boy Lloyd.
Who says no to home cooking? This is...
Let's get cooking. Here you go.
I'd love to cook for you. Hope this was worth.
Hopefully we get it. We don't have a whole lot of that chitinous shell.
Let's do this. This is...
Let's give this a try. I think it's exquisite.
Nord noodle. Well, we've heard things about guys as Nord noodle. Probably got his own OnlyFans going on. Yeah. Conan style. Hey, Laura Fee. Didn't the two of you say you were going to patrol the city's outskirts? Yep, just got back actually. We bumped into a pretty big monster while patrolling. Lynn and her crew gave us a hand after they spotted us during their rounds too. It's unusual to see monsters that dangerous so close to city limits. We can't afford to ignore the monsters given what happened for the signing ceremony. What's strange is it feels like they're popping up out of nowhere, which is not unlike the Great Twilight. I would wager the tower's influence is what's causing it. More reason to take care of that thing. We're going to keep patrolling and wiping out monsters until the operation begins. Thanks, you two. That'd be a huge help. That was only the first time we've worked together, but you've already lived up to your hype, Sylphie. You're not too shabby either, Laura. It's a shame you're not part of the guild. Please, you flatter me. Our positions may be different, but the Arcade School... Our positions may be different, but the Arcade School has always held the guild in high regard. Both sides strive to protect the people after all. I, for one, welcome the opportunity to fight alongside you, and especially Fee. She's just the dose of cute, cuddly adorableness that I needed injected straight into my veins. Did anyone else just hear the sounds of red flags being raised? Aeolia, could you show a little restraint, please? Sorry about her. Don't worry, she's harmless. If you say so, it looks like we can count on the two of you in a fight at the very least. I can vouch for that. We'll take care of any large monsters we see to help out too. Yeah. Sorry for worrying you like that. I got things covered from here. We're going to help with the operation too. We're going to do what we can until things get going. A Taito user and licensed medic. That's one bracer combination you don't see every day. Looks like they can make a pretty good team though. I think they'll be a big help during the operation. If you're wondering where Scott is, he's on patrol over by Amorica. He promised that he'll get in touch if he finds any large monsters out there.
I feel like I'm surrounded by horny teenagers
that
all
way,
of a sudden.
So we can rendezvous. You guys should take care of any of your. You guys should take care of any you spot in your patrols too. And Monster Hunt ought to make a decent warm up before the operation gets underway. Not to mention, it's a great opportunity for Fee and I to hone our teamwork. I say, bring on the monsters. Let's have at them. Well, all right, you guys do that. Guardian Force and Police will both be departing from the Harbor District. Neither side has much experience fighting now. Now's not the time to show them our Crossbow Spirit. Now's the time to show them our Crossbow Spirit. We can do this. Looks like everyone's finished preparing. We'll also be done soon. It's about time to gather together and prepare to begin the operation.
We should...
Bye. This'll be good.
We just operated a fishing pole.
It's a nice catch. Bye. This'll be good.
And we could even turbo roll that one in.
It's a nice catch. Bye.
Is it just the same thing every time? It looks like it is.
Bye.
Seems like it.
This'll be good. It's a nice catch.
Hey, Irene, you guys keeping busy out there? What's up? Things have been pretty wild ever since the Liberation mission ended. I've known you were in town, Rex, but I had no idea you were coming too, Vivi. Did you rush here after the city was liberated? Bingo. Linda and I hitched a ride with Hugo and his crew. They expedited my travel papers as a special correspondent from the Imperial Chronicle. Plan is to cover the tower operation with Rex. Wow, you really hit the ground running. Getting access isn't hard, since everything happening in Crossbow had a direct effect on what happens in Erebonia. It gives me the chance to dust off my war photographer chops and take another future front cover shot. I'll be sure to capture the moment you guys save the day, so make it a real banger. We won't disappoint. I know that getting I know that together with the SSS, we're going to put an end to this once and for all. You'd better. And when you get back, I call dibs in the first interview with your friend in the sunglasses and his cute dolly. Oh, someone's popular. I doubt anything I could tell you would be fit for publication. I'm not sure why you'd want to interview me, but I don't think there's a future where I'm in an article either. You don't sweat the deets. Nobody knows what the future will bring. Yeah, no need to rush a decision right now. Keep that in mind and we'll talk it over after y'all get back from being heroes. I'm working on a scoop of the Crossbell Times. I want to take an award-winning photo of the moment you take down that tower, so go wild and give me a winner. More character notes. I think we have quite a few give us a mission. I think it was in here this time. Oh, we have 20. I guess it is a good thing we did bring Rufus with us. We could get that, get 300 more. That gives us 5 RP points too. We still need like 50 more treasure chests. It's crazy. Okay. Everybody level 130. More unique fish. Maybe 8 more or 9 more. Level more on that one. Those will get us RP points though. True Revolution, huh? Oh, one more intimate moment. Stare some Tates, you mean? I've already got the big headline planned for the next special issue. Crossbell Free takes a brave new step. So excited to talk with you folks once this is all behind us. Better let me interview you, even if it's off record. Disappointed we can't have Wazzy in there.
I see some fish swimming around.
Calm down, Rain.
Bye.
God dang it.
Oh, crap.
Parts.
Bye. This will be good.
And we're at the point where it doesn't matter.
It's a nice
huh?
catch. Bye. This will be good.
It's like all the same fish
well.
over and over again.
Bye. This will be good. It's a nice catch.
Give me a different one.
Bye. This will be good. It's a nice catch.
Well, farts.
Bye. This will be good.
Well, I thought maybe
It's a nice catch.
Yeah, apparently. Catch some little fellers. We just finished liberating Crossbell, but the next massive operation will involve the efforts of everyone here. No stepping down now. We have to grab Crossbell's future for ourselves. And here are the ammunitions. Most of our shipments have finished coming in. All that's left is to wait for the command to begin the operation. It still says there's something new here.
Ooh, I see some fishies.
Oh, I bet there's good fishing to be had here.
Oh, it's IBC building. Okay. That's one. So that's a retributive tower. First those railway guns and then the ions. No one of the inventions made for war. I can imagine Calvar's going to sit back and keep quiet after seeing that. And all we can do is sit back and pray that it doesn't activate. Being able to do nothing but pray in a situation like this is frustrating. But that's where I'll protect our customers in the neighborhood if things take a turn for the worse. Okay, good. I was hoping we didn't come in here and there'd be like 9,000 people in here. It's getting kind of late, and I'm like, well, we'll just finish this area up for the night. So when I thought our troubles were behind us, something new crops up. There's no forgiving what the Supreme Leader and his EDF have done. As an Erebonian myself, I'm ashamed. I wish I could do something to atone for what my people have done. Maybe we should have saved some of our Sepith to turn in here. Can that divine lightning really strike anywhere in the continent? Nothing could be so unlimited in its range, right? We all saw Juno Fortress get wiped out. The railway guns were demonic enough. Something like this should not exist. Crossbow-related stocks have been selling like mad ever since the Supreme Leader's announcement. I do hope the servers here won't go down because of it. Well, I suppose there's nothing to be done. Finish on but to put my all into finishing the paperwork. Clickety clack clack, clickety clack clack. Our keyboard will go down before the servers do. I was shocked when I learned that our former president was working with the Supreme Leader. But from everything I've heard out of the police and CGF, he rose up again out of love for Crossbell. Knowing that, well, I'm relieved. I know what he did was wrong, but I still respect him as IBC CEO. Knowing that Dieter Croy is out there doing what he can to better Crossbow inspires me to do what I can as well. Just overwhelmed with how many inquiries we've been getting due to how precarious things are around across the continent. But I'll do what's in my power to give back to Crossbow. Hi there, guys. Looks like you're gearing up for the operation too. Yeah, we're just doing some rounds while we're at it. You're making adjustments to the orbital gear. That's right. We even got some help from Elisa's mom. Orbital gear. It's strong, sensible. I give it 82 points. Doesn't mean much if you don't tell us what it's based off of. So you're the autonomous Rosenberg doll I've heard about. What a fascinating existence you are. How I'd love to take you apart and examine you piece by piece. Eek! I'd appreciate if you would refrain from frightening her. Yeah, I was just throwing it out there. I already have a bunch of automata for testing purposes, so we can always talk about her another day. Oh boy, this lady doesn't quit. Tio told me she was stubborn, but wow. Come on, Mom. It's alright. The professor is aware of just how vital you are for this operation, so she won't do anything. Besides, we got plenty of other things to worry about right now. Like the orbital gear, right? No, it's been tuned to perfection. Should be able to operate at about 120%. We even installed an escape system in the event of an emergency, upping pilot safety by 285 points. It goes in part with the updated monitoring system that now tracks the pilot's vital signs. So did you mean yes then? I don't really understand the finer details, but it sounds like you've gone on above and beyond here. And that's such a short amount of time too to boot. Well done, Professor Russell. Tita should be good to go thanks to you. No, she's not. Tita, please think this over. I'm fine with you being a helping hand on the operation, but is it necessary for you to be on the team storming the tower? I know you've been to hell and back before, but you're still a normal girl. You're my girl. Professor. So that's what she meant. Of course her mom's not going to agree to all this. You're wrong, Mom. Tita? You should see me for who I am. You should see me for who I am better than anyone else. I'm a full-fledged engineer with the power to stand and fight with my friend, friends and fight. And what if the next target ends up being a liberal? Don't you see, Mom? I have to go and do my part because I have the power to do my part. Tita, I know my choice is scaring you to death. Your only 100 Days Wars 15 years ago, you saw how much Liberalians suffered under Imperial occupation. Awful as it was, it helped you realize the kind of engineer you wanted to be. You and Grandpa developed military airships to help Liberal stand strong. Even after the war, you traveled the continent to help those in need. It meant you weren't home all that often, but you were doing what was right. Where'd you hear all this? Nowhere. I learned it by watching you. I learned it all by watching you, Dad. Just like you, the world around me has helped me realize what kind of path I want to take. I need you to see me off, though. See me off as I embark on the path I believe to be right. There's no change in your mind once you've made it up. It's cute, but it's a pain. Must have gotten it from your dad. You win. I'll see you off, but only if you listen to this one piece of advice. No matter what happens, don't give up until the very last moment. I know you can do this. You're my daughter, and I love you with all my heart. Mom, I love you too. Thank you. Here's a prototype of a death beam gun. Take some stun grenades while you're at it. Death beam gun, huh? And if things start to go south in the tower, take out Cherry Chop and let his corpse pay the way to your survival. Oh. Mom, you're scaring me. Clockwork. All's well that ends well, it seems. I'm happy Tita got her mom to recognize her skill and passion. It's a big relief, yes. So, is she okay with her going or not? You're so cute, LP. They're an amazing mother-daughter duo, aren't they? Yeah, but I think you and the chairman make quite a pair, too. She gave you the full authority on this, right? It's not as grand as you're thinking. She just said it in her usual clipped manner. Use whatever Rainford has that you want. But hey, she said it, so I'm doing it. I'll do whatever it is in my power as a daughter of the Rainford family. You're amazing. We'll be counting on you then. CGF also thanks you for the weapons and orbital boats provided. I'm just happy to do what I can to help. The future belongs to all of us, so we need to work as a team to get it back. I couldn't agree more. Let's continue our side of the preparations. As much as I don't like how the war helped involve Rainford's military tech, in times of turbulence,
titties?
We can't leave anything off the table. You have the company's full support. We'll be well equipped for the infiltration. As we possibly can be. My mother granted me to make full authority over the company. Might as well make the most of it. It's a relief to finally tell Mom how I feel. I'm not sure if I would have the courage under different circumstances. That's understandable. I'm happy for you, Tita. And good news, repairs are all done on the orbital gear, so I can roll up whenever. Now I just want to see us get things going. This infiltration mission will be successful. Let us know it. My little angel's all grown up. I'm so proud. But I'd be lying if I said it didn't make me a teeny bit lonely too. Adios. Now's not the time to gripe, is it? I doubt she's as safe as she'll ever be. I know she's as safe as she'll ever be. So I need to have faith and put my full focus on getting my end of the work done. The rest is up to you. Go out there and make us proud. We won't let you down, Professor. We'll see this through to the end with Tita. Got your Lisa onesie on. How newer ones look? Has it been a while since you bought an M2 drive, Dapper? I got mine loaded up pretty good. Actually, both of my PCs. Oh, dang, so it's been a daggum minute since you upgraded. Okay. I think when I bought my last PC, they had just came out. It has three or four M2 slots, which I think is crazy for an older PC. What's funny is I remember paying $200 for a 500 gig M2 in that. I think my extra storage in it was like $80 for a 2 terabyte. I don't even remember what it was. It was super cheap anymore. Yeah, dang. Good times. All right, I don't have enough time to go through all this tonight. I really want to because I kind of got started a little late today, but I got to work tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and save. It's going to take us probably all tomorrow to get through all this. There's a lot of areas with new content here. Or most of it anyway. That's for dang sure. I'm going to have to remember to go back to the Reverie corridor. Can I go back there now? Actually, hang on. Go back there now and do it. 1/5 of the way. Yeah, of course. The final act is the last 80% of the game. Wouldn't be surprised. We could make some accessories, and I almost forgot about it here. Kind of want to do it while I was thinking about it.
Millennial Trove activated.
I'm assuming it would be here. Trade. I don't really know where it would be at. There was something with those crystals. Oh, wow, we could make some freaking banging horses here. Holy smokes. Maybe the upgrade station? I don't actually know where this is
Initializing
at.
trading process.
I don't know where this would be at, actually. Yeah, it's gonna be one of these.
Activating requisitions program.
Oh, here it is. Oh, we have to have 3 of them. Okay. It's a specific... Oh, wow, these look good as crap. Okay, we only have 1 of each one. Okay. Wow. All right. I just kind of wanted to come back where I was thinking about it. All right, let's go back to the other area then. All right, we're gonna give her a save and we'll stop here tonight. Pick it up tomorrow from here. It'll probably take, I'm gonna guess, probably most of the stream. It'll probably get into a fight that'll lead me too late. Lead me up late into the night. I feel like that's how most of the finales and areas go in these games. Which I think's everybody for chilling. It looks like we have more of the Reverie corridor too, because one part of it was locked, so assuming we gotta do that too. Yeah.